Yeah, I'm gonna update that shit.
Right. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yo, what's up, people?
Yo,
BJ Quan, what's going on, gentlemen?
I'm doing great. How are you today, sir?
What up, gent?
Oh boy, hey, we went what 6 hours last time?
Boy, yeah, man, 6 hours.
Man, it flew by. I'm like, damn, 6. Wow.
And people were really feeling it, man. So, you know, one of the most highly viewed episodes we ever done, man. So shout out to y'all, man. We're gonna keep bringing this heat to y'all, man. Y'all showing y'all like it, man. Quantum, what's good with you, man? How you doing, brother?
Good, my brothers. Appreciate you, man. Just getting started with my day. You know, Friday nights, time to crank it all up, man, and get moving. But you know, getting started, getting this brisky wind, man, is hitting, but it feels so good.
I like it. That's what I'm about to say. I like it. I like it.
Brisky right? Wind. You in Charlotte right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm in
town.
I ain't looked outside in a couple of hours, but I don't hear nothing.
Obviously, but from the other story you told, obviously.
Oh Lord, have mercy, yeah, man. I got my car towed the other day, man. They towed the Tesla. Here we go. 3 broke ass men. This is beautiful.
Hey, if we broke, why don't you fucking donate and send a super chat if we broke? Help us.
Man, send us $2.
Don't be a hater, be a helper.
Right. Hey, if that's the case, to know who that is.
Where's my little
cup? Don't be a hater, be a helper.
Where's my donation cup?
Right.
Help us out.
Going in there either.
Don't be judging us. Help the community. Don't judge. Help. Shit, nigga. Shout out to you though.
He thought he ate on that one, man.
Yeah, he did.
Y'all,
I just ate myself, and I just ate. I just ate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all broke. Oh Jesus, sound like a bitch.
Hey, for real. Hey, said to my face.
Oh, we starting out with a bang, huh? Okay, we doing it like that.
DVALG. Don't play with me, Eric. Shout out to him.
Is this Fade?
I think it might be Fade's burner account, man. I don't know why Fade would want to hate, man. Shout out to Fade, man.
It's all love, man. Why people want to be mad at us, bro? We got to
they don't have nothing better to do. It's Friday night, everybody chilling, doing whatever, and this what you want to do? Hate on people?
Hey, Fade got a channel, man. I told him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you got a channel, just if you got it up and you ready for people to go over there, bro, just let me know. I'll send people to your channel, man. It's all love. I want to see you succeed, brother.
Nick Tri-State.
Said Nick Tri-State. Nick Tri-State.
Nick in the house.
What's going on, Nick?
What up, Nick?
He said, "What the fuck? What's going on?" Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, man. Yeah, I was saying, man, they told the Tesla. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
evidently where I live, there's two types of reserve parking, and I parked in the wrong type of reserve parking. I didn't know. I just walked outside. My car wasn't there, and I missed the tow truck by like an hour and a half. I'm like, where the fuck my car at? And so when I find out where it is, I call the people like, bro, like what the fuck? And they're like, I'm like, man, just where's my car? What do I gotta pay to get the shit back? Motherfuckers had my car for 2 hours, drove it 4 miles, and wanted $300. I'm in the wrong business, man.
It's a dirty game out there, man.
Hey, what was the name of that tow company?
I don't remember. But
does it really matter? They all do it, Quantum.
Yeah, I know. I want to get the word out because see what these dudes do.
Nah, you see. You ain't got the other side of this damn story yet. Because I think Elaine knew this shit, but he just said fuck it.
Man, the spot had like a letter on it. You can't see that shit at night. It doesn't say reserve. It say don't park. It just says C, or and the next one's B, and the next one's D. And it's like, when I went out there during the day, I noticed like, what the fuck does that mean? But hey, man, that's how I'm supposed to park there, man. So
Elaine, you ain't never You never saw anybody get told. You never saw anybody get told, right?
Nah, you know what it is, though, man.
They ain't know what it is. It's a yes or no.
No, I ain't never seen nobody get told. But that particular night, I was
restless. Like a hostile witness.
I was restless. I couldn't sleep, and I said, you know what, man? Let me go charge up the Tesla. Right? It's a little low. I'm a little restless. It's like 12 o'clock at night. In the morning. I'm like, let me just go charge up. And then so I go charge up. I come back. There's some party going on. And there's nowhere to fucking park. And I'm like, oh, these parking spots are open. Oh shit. Nobody parked here. Let me park here. So got fucked up, parked in the wrong spot, $300.
There you go.
Yeah, you knew
that's the problem.
See, this the real story. Elaine thought since the party was going on, he could get away with that shit for the night. That's what he was thinking.
Well, I would have been smarter about it because I parked out there at 12 o'clock in the morning, right? And I didn't go back outside till 4 p.m. the next day. So if I knew I was parked illegally, my ass would have been out there a lot earlier. So I was. Yeah. He said, Nick, I guess you meant the fourth broke man. This is definitely Fade.
Yeah, it's gotta be Fade.
Shout out to Fade, man. What's up? Hey, Fade, man.
An hour in at least, brother, before you start trolling us. God.
Yeah, Fade, drop your channel, Fade. I want to promote your channel.
Nick crazy as hell.
Even though you're hating, man.
Nick crazy as hell, man. Shout out Nick, man.
I think I'm broke.
Hey, see, the wrong nigga done pulled up in the damn chat. See, we ain't even got to do this. Nick gonna take care of this shit.
Yeah, Nick gonna handle
that. So I guess you didn't know, did you? You didn't know, did you?
Nick gonna be on that.
Yeah, it said your mama worked for me, Nick. Now this might not be Fade. I don't think Fade is this funny. Don't think Fade is this funny.
Boy, Nick got time today. You done fucked up, buddy.
Isn't the same dude last week that's talking about four?
Yep. Same one.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
I guess this is his thing, man.
You won't even show your face. It's a blank screen, and you the nerve of you, the nerve.
Facts. Show your face.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
All good, man.
I guess I spent $300. I'm a little broker today than I was yesterday. So there you go. I guess we're all right.
Hey, he got a point.
Yeah.
Hey, Elaine, there's a place that is right near the stadium. It's like down Mint Street. If you go on south of the stadium, going like towards South Carolina, and you on South Tryon. If you're on Mint Street. When you go, I think it's Summit and Mint. There's a warehouse building where they actually gutted it out and transformed it into like a kitchen where they cook a bunch of separate types of cuisine from different ethnicities, right?
Okay.
But the ordering process is real cool. You go up to the door and you put your order in on your phone and you scan it, and there's a bunch of.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's one of those ghost kitchens, man. There's Yeah, there's a pizza spot in there. There's a Caribbean spot in there.
Yeah.
I ordered from there before. Yep.
Yeah, that Uber Eats damn scam shit right there.
Hey, that food be hitting out of there, bro. I don't know
It do?
cooking it.
Yeah, I got some lamb chops from somewhere, some of those spots. I don't remember which one, man, but yeah, food was hitting.
That's weird because it's not a real restaurant, but it's on Uber Eats. But I seen a documentary on that shit. It's weird.
Yeah, they be doing a lot of these people. What they do is they rent kitchen space.
Right.
Once you rent kitchen space, you can say you're a restaurant now.
But the thing is, Elaine, do you have an A on the fucking damn the Board of Health or what?
Well, all of them get separate grades.
Yeah, separate.
But to get on Uber Eats, do you have to have that? Is my question. Shout out, Go. Shout out, Go. Shout out, you, Go.
Shout out, Go. Shout out.
Yeah, but that's my question. Now to get on Uber Eats, do you have to have the Board of Health inspection on that bitch? That's the thing.
I believe you do. I believe you do, BJ. Because
do you?
Hold on.
I think so. And if you don't, I ain't eating there.
Okay, why is the Ghost Kid? You ain't even got a storefront. You ain't even serving the regular customers other than damn deliveries.
Nah, but BJ, look, it's so elaborate how they got it set up, man.
That's why I'm saying.
Hey, if I wish I came with an idea like that, man. Look, all they have a kiosk. You know how you go like McDonald's and you can order on the kiosk?
Yeah.
They got like 5 of those kiosks set up.
But your ass ain't pulling up on Google Maps, bitch. No. And if you do, it be some kind of funny ass building. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no front to this shit. Building. Yeah.
Man, that building's been there for 50 years, man, and they gutted it and turned it into a ghost.
And the Uber driver walking into this bitch, should I go in here? What the fuck? This shit say go in here. I done seen the videos. I done seen it.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And the locker pop open and you just take your food.
Yeah.
I was like,
who is back there?
Yeah, it's like who cooking this stuff, man? And they got a pickup window. If you want to get that, somebody will come to the window.
I mean, as far as the business, that's cool. But as far as the public, we knowing our safety and the boxes are being checked. That's the part I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I walked into it was about a year or two ago. I walked into a Boston market and that motherfucking inspection grade had like a 74 or some shit on it, right? 98s and shit like that.
And you ordered, didn't you?
Nah, man, I left that, man.
Yeah, you did. He ordered.
I'm very particular about I check the reviews of places before I go to them. I never just show up to a place and eat there without checking the reviews and shit. And I remember I called my sister, man, because she works in the food industry. I'm like, these motherfuckers have like a 75, man. Isn't that really low? Like,
can you even open with a 75?
Yeah, you can, but you on the borderline, buddy. You on the borderline.
Yeah.
You right there to get closed out.
You go in the back, you open the back door, man. Roaches be in there playing spades.
Yeah, I got next. And I remember she was like, "Yeah, that's low as hell." I forgot what she said, but she ended up saying like, "You get X amount of points just for just automatically or whatever." So you know what I mean? What up, Omar?
What up,
Omar?
Omar, Tilly in the house.
Roaches playing spades.
Playing spades.
That remind me of that shit used to come on HBO late at night. It was something's house, a crib or something, Tim's crib, but the roaches just took over the whole apartment or something. Something's apartment, some dude's apartment. That shit, I used to be like, what the fuck am I watching? It's like watching YouTube way back then. It's like the roaches took the fucking whole shit over there. I gotta go back and find that shit tonight. I gotta type this shit down. Yeah, I gotta put that on my damn list. Hey, I'm gonna come back with that.
Before YouTube even came out, man, people had to sit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I had
that's why HBO the shit.
Yeah, for real. I had to do.
They was doing shit like that.
Yeah. Roaches back there shadow boxing.
Hilarious.
Yeah, man. Hey, I was bringing up that place, Elaine, for a reason. I went down there and I was ordering something, right? So I placed my order. I was standing outside in the parking lot, you know, because it's like nowhere to park.
Yeah.
They only got like 3 spots in the front, right? And as I'm standing out there, man, I see the toe man just doing rounds.
Yeah.
he just doing this. I see him spin the block like 12 times. I'm like, what is he looking for?
Looking for something. I'm gonna get paid today.
Hey, man, he got this one dude. I was standing there. This one cat pulled up in a gray Ford Focus, man. He hopped out with his date. Took his date to one of the restaurants across the street. And I don't know if the dude knew he wasn't supposed to be parking there or not. And I was there watching it. So I said, let me get this on video, man. I'm videoing this thing, right? Dude got out and hooked his stuff up so fast, man. I've never seen anything like it. It was like, and he was gone. He spent
Joe's Apartment. That's the name of it. Joe's Apartment.
Yeah, Joe's Apartment. Yeah, Joe's Apartment. That's the name of the movie.
Yeah, I knocked myself off searching this shit. Yeah, it's Joe's Apartment. That's that shit right there, boy. You ain't got to see it. You better open some shit up and type this list now. We're gonna give you some shit.
It's funny, Elaine.
Joe's Apartment.
Joe's Apartment. Just roaches everywhere having a blast.
This is a movie, but it was made off a HBO clip that they made, man. I gotta go find that and send you the link. But yeah, man, that shit's fire, bro.
It's funny as a mother. Joe's Apartment. I'll never forget that movie.
Them roaches took over that fucking apartment. Cause that's the time you watch Spawn and shit like that on HBO. And shit like that, you would only get late night on HBO. That's why HBO is so big to a lot of people. You would never see that shit nowhere else. HBO showed a lot of shit. It's real sex, all that crazy shit.
Oh,
what was America Undercover? It was a lot of shit on HBO, man, that you normally see that you didn't see back then. That's why HBO was worth the money, man. It was.
Showtime started getting good too.
Yeah, they tried to do it, but HBO was the creme de la creme of underground shit. At the 12 o'clock, it ain't no telling what's coming on that hoe. And that's all you had to watch, though.
Hey, you just turned it to HBO and just sit there and wait.
Yeah, that's all you had. There wasn't no internet like that.
Wait on HBO, man. You get entertained. You get a little bit of hanky panky. You get a little bit of some Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, because all the other channels was just straight cookie cutter, just down the line, wasn't politically correct type shit. HBO was going left on at night, man.
Right.
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, it was stuff that you wouldn't see on any other program station you catch on HBO.
Mm-hmm. That America Undercover did some shit, man. Now that I think about it, that America Undercover was like Vice and all that. They was doing real documentaries, like Banging in Little Rock.
Yeah. Oh man,
that was early. Y'all looking at all this hood lore, trap lore, whatever the fuck y'all call it. New York, America Undercover on HBO. They was been doing that shit, man, and that was only station playing that shit. Banging in Little Rock. I'm like, damn, they doing it like that in Little Rock.
They were. Hey, you remember that one? They actually had a shootout on that little. Remember he was standing out there with the pizza. The guy came with the coroner. It was the coroner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He showed up, and then somebody was standing on the corner, and dude started shooting at him. They all ran and was hiding.
That was throwing me off, especially with all the white people that was doing that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Because you don't know what's going on the other side. All you know is that through TV, which was limited through cable, then you had magazines and radio through the music.
Right.
That's about all you know about what's going on anywhere else in America. So that shit was like, we seeing it, not just some lyrics in a song or some shit, or just being played out in a movie. Shit was wild, bro.
It was like unedited and unscripted after certain hours, man. And they just let it play.
Mm-hmm.
It was like pay-per-view after dark. This was almost what it was like.
Yeah, because after dark, all you gonna see is fucking talk shows and fucking reruns, and that's about it. Because it's all you got is cable. You ain't got no fucking phone. The phone on the fucking wall. The phone is on the wall. So the only options is reading the magazine or watching what's programmed on this television, not watching some shit that you could just pull up at a fingertip. No, that's just what it was. That's what made it so big.
This motherfucker got horrible ratings. It's a 5.5.
And I don't think it's the movie, man. I think it's like a short. It's a short. Yeah, I gotta find it. It's a short more than anything, man. It's not a whole movie. I think they made a movie out of it later.
They did.
But yeah, that's what they talk about. But it's a short film, man.
Oh, the short was hilarious.
Man, that shit was crazy. Them roaches was taking over that damn apartment, man. That shit was crazy. I don't even think it was any talking in that damn thing.
It wasn't. The roaches had animedium in their exoskeleton, man. Them things like Wolverine.
Yeah, they can survive a nuclear fallout easy. Yeah, they can survive that shit.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Oh, not to mention, guys, I didn't mention earlier. If y'all see the title, man, we got Big Tight coming through, man. We're gonna be talking the trucking industry, how to get involved in the trucking industry, man, and he's gonna be walking us through step A through Z. And just anything y'all want to know about that industry, man, get your paper right. Mm-hmm. You don't got to be broke anymore.
Yes, sir.
Like ALG said, man. Let's get to the first story.
All right.
Good.
So,
We got some damn Russian comments. That's new. Hey,
nah,
shout
that's
out
not
to you.
new.
Or the Czech Republic. One of the, I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to my Russian bots, man. It's been a while. I haven't had these comments in a long time, man. But
Yeah, shout out to them.
yeah.
What up, Big Tight?
Big Tight in the
But yeah.
house. What up, Tight?
If y'all have not heard, Joe Biden was asked about, you know, the hurricane and the situation, right? And this is kind of his response, guys.
Hurricane Milton wreaked havoc on Florida. The president emerged for a quick press briefing, but instead of focusing on the current weather situation and recovery effort, he bizarrely spent the time blasting Donald Trump. When asked if he had spoken to Donald Trump at all, Joe Biden became agitated and blasted the former president, telling him to get a life and help these people.
Have you spoken before President Trump at all?
Are you kidding me? Mr. President Trump, former President Trump, get a life, man. Help these people.
Will you hold him accountable? You said you were going to hold those accountable.
Public will hold them accountable. You better press hold them accountable because you know the truth.
Will you plan to speak with former President Trump?
No.
The remarks drew criticism from social media, particularly because Donald Trump provided free accommodation to frontline emergency service workers in his Miami hotel.
Joshua Asu. Keith Wales. Cody Johnson.
This commentator blasted Joe Biden, saying Donald Trump has personally been.
All right, so let me pause it real quick. And Big Ty, I got you in the backstage. I'm gonna bring Big Ty up real quick.
All right.
So basically, they asked him about the hurricane, and then he said Donald Trump needs to help the American people. I don't know if he knows, but he's actually the president right now. What are y'all thoughts? What are you guys' thoughts on that, man?
Hey, I'll jump on it first, man. I think he's having a situation. It's clear that his cognitive issues are starting to starting to come above board. We're starting to actually notice that he can't get his thoughts together, and I don't think he's aware of who he's talking to when he's talking to them.
Yep.
And I think they need to go ahead and do everyone a favor because it's embarrassing at this point, man. What's going on? I love the guy's energy. I love his enthusiasm to get up and actually put the suit on and hold down the fort. It's commendable.
Right.
It's noteworthy. But at the end of the day, you have to understand, man, that it's a greater good out there, and it makes us look kind of weak, to be honest with you. The parade this guy in front of the public like that, when everyone can actually see his deficiencies and indiscretions, it makes him look weak. It makes us look weak. And then he makes these off the wall statements, and he's turning around to shake hands with people that aren't there, and just all kinds of wild things that's going on with him, man. And I think they need to get a grip on that and just basically sit him down, just bring the VP in there if they have to for now, just to kind of save. There's only a couple months left, man. What are you trying to do here? I mean, go ahead, man. You served your country extremely well over the past 40 years, actually longer than that.
Yep.
I would say like 50 years. I think he's been in Congress, or not in Congress, but in political space. So it's time, man. He's served admirably. It's time for him to go ahead and just sit it down, man. And we got to go ahead and just retire and chill at Camp David or wherever they send him to, and let him do his thing. Because right now, hey man, something goes down. Now look at this. The reason why you can't have him in there right now, something goes on somewhere, man, and that cognitive indiscretion jumps up. You know he's in control of all the launch codes, and
I don't think he's been making decisions for a long time.
All they got to do is drug his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he's been making decisions for a long time.
Nah, I would beg to differ that as well, because I mean at this point,
really,
he can't be. If he is, man, we really.
He's been drugged up the last 4 years, Quanah.
I know he's been standing up there. I mean, he can't be the guy, but it's like, but he's got the legal. He's got the legal
I hear you, but he's not calling the shots. Let's just be honest
We
here,
know that.
Quantum.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Who do y'all think is calling the shot?
Now that's the good question, and I don't want to go there tonight. But you trying me.
I'm just wondering
His
who y'all
wife.
think,
His wife.
because publicly they can't announce who that is, so it's got to be someone.
Of course, they never
Know-how.
dude. Regardless if it was Joe Biden in his advanced age or not, they all been puppets since Kennedy.
Facts.
They all been puppets.
Facts.
Some-
Okay. On some, they all been, because if you step out of line, you gonna get what the fuck he get.
Yeah. Joe Biden is literally a puppet. I mean, they probably drugged him up just to do
You
that.
don't think George Bush was a puppet?
Oh no, I'm saying to a certain
Oh, my
level,
God.
they're all puppets, but not to this level of Joe.
Well, I mean, he's the perfect puppet for them.
Biden. Yeah, this is another.
The people
level.
bought into the shit, lock, stock, and barrel. But hey, I mean, that's on them.
Yeah, so
but
this
hey.
man needs to help the American people. Like you, the president, bro.
Yeah, that's a crazy statement to make, man.
Yeah.
Look. You have the ability to basically extend capital and assistance and aid from a multitude of government factions that you control, or you the commander in chief.
Yeah.
Crying out loud. What are you talking about, man?
This is funny part. This the same dude they was hiding when Obama was in office, because he'll say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
All them 8 years, they was hiding him, just like they was doing Kamala until this shit came up. They was doing him like they didn't want Joe Biden talking publicly.
Nah,
8 years?
he ain't built like that, man.
After that first 2 months, bro, you talking too reckless. You can go sit over there.
Hey, have y'all ever seen this old clip?
They don't remember this shit.
Have y'all ever seen
clips
this
of
old
what?
clips when he was holding political office before he became president? Like back in the 70s, he was making some wild statements.
Oh, he was about
I was like-
monkeying up the schools or whatever like that.
He was what you call a Dixiecrat back then.
Yeah.
Man.
And guess what? The what it was, the governor of South Carolina, Strom Thurmond.
Strom Thurmond. Yep.
He died. He was one of the most racist people you could ever see. Guess who gave his eulogy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, but Trump's racist.
Well, that was
Don't get me started on that story. Who really is, or who the media say it is. Don't get me started.
That's who his mentor is, man. So Congress holds the purse strings. Well, how were they able to send all that money to the Ukraine and to those migrants? Why is FEMA out of money? But that's another story. I wasn't going to talk about FEMA.
I heard some dumbass fucking fucking rebuttals to that. I was like, some younger kids. I'm like, well, the budget is set at the beginning of the year for this and that. I'm like, I'm not even going to engage in this shit with you. I'm not going to do
He's
that.
good, Omar. Don't sweat him. Don't block him. That's what I was saying. He said, "What's a eulogy, man?"
Yeah, eulogy. A eulogy.
I don't know.
We got it.
If I said a eulogy, you know what the fuck I meant.
Hey, I just be quiet when I don't know it.
Yeah.
They knew what I said in the context of the sentence. If I said eulogy or eulogy, you know what the fuck I meant.
Big facts, man.
It's called context, bitch.
Yeah. Big tight. What's up, bro?
Big tight.
What's
What up,
going
man?
on, fellas? What's going on, man?
What up,
What's
tight?
good, bro? How you doing tonight?
Good.
Hey, man, before we start chopping it up, man, drop the link to your channel in the chat real quick.
Okay. Give me 1 second, cause I'm,
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm rolling on the way home.
Oh, you
Okay.
No, I'll take
got
care
you,
of it.
got you.
Let me take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we don't need him going in the
Okay,
damn
all right,
emergency
appreciate
lane.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You know that
Hey,
shit.
hit those little- Yeah,
Nigga, wake
hit
up!
Yeah.
Oh shit! That'll save a lot of lives now. That'll save a lot of lives.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
Save you every
sleep.
time. Save you every time.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh yeah. Save
Truck
you
or
every
car,
time.
late at night. I believe that shit woke up a lot of niggas and saved a lot of lives,
Oh,
bro.
big facts.
Facts.
Yeah,
Big
Oh
facts.
yeah.
motherfucker, wake up the car.
Yeah,
Oh
I
shit!
appreciate that, Elaine, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I done been there several times, man. You know what I mean? But what's going on? Yeah, I ain't sleep. I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a second.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Those little ridges on the side of the road, them ridges.
Yep.
Man, that stuff will wake you up something. Oh, shoot.
Big
what the heck
facts.
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. it's getting-
How many people fell off before that was a thing, man?
Yeah, I don't came down the road and seen plenty of truck drivers. They be over in the middle, in the median down, kind of slumped over like in the ditch. You're like, how
Yep.
the hell?
Yep.
You know, because you don't see no other cars involved. You know, it's either they fell asleep or they got sick. It's either or.
Damn.
Right.
Big
Yeah.
Tight, man. Oh, let's get into it, man. You did you? Oh, you changed the logo to you BP?
You say what?
What's the name of the channel? Again?
Tighten Up Sports.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So yeah, we wanted to talk about the trucking industry, man. Give a little background, man. You know what I mean, where you're at and everything like that, what you do. And man, we got some questions for you, man.
Okay, that's a bet. Yeah, man. I've been driving trucks now. Let me see. I've been driving since I was 23. I'm 47. Shit, what is that? 24 years.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been driving trucks 24 years, man. I say a year after I got out of college from playing ball, man. Of course, everybody know I went to Maury Brown, and I wanted to be a football coach. And believe it or not, I was a doggone PE teacher. I was a PE teacher. Yeah, because you know, when I was coming up, all the coaches, they were the physical education teacher.
Yeah.
So you know that's what I took up. That's what I took up when I went to college. I was like, you know, I'll be a PE teacher so I can coach football.
Yeah.
But the thing that I didn't realize what led me into driving trucks is getting into coaching football, especially like on the high school level. It's like seniority. It's like you got to work your way up, because the only guys that are really getting paid is the head coach, and I say maybe the assistant defense coordinator, maybe something like that. But the guys that are the position coach, which most of the time that's how you get started. I played tight end. So he brought me in as tight end coach, and I helped out with the wide receivers. And you know, of course, I wasn't paid, and went to college for 4 years. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man, what I was making, it wasn't working, man. I mean, I was still with my grandma. She's still trying to tell me, you know, I go out on the weekend. Hey, don't come in this house after 12 o'clock. I'm like, Grandma, I'm 22 years old. How you gonna tell me not to come in the house after 12 o'clock? You come here after 12 o'clock, the door gonna be locked.
I've been there.
Yeah, man.
I've been there.
Even in your 20s.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, when I'm at school,
Yeah,
I'm getting it in the weekend. I don't know what you talking about.
Facts.
Right. So what happened, man? It wasn't how long it would be before you get a position where.
Big Tight, hold on 1 second, bro. You said what happened was you breaking up, brother. He's breaking up for y'all too, right?
Yeah. There's some interference going on.
We heard you say y'all can't hear me. Yeah, you got the robot thing going on.
Yeah, he on the road. I know he probably between towers and shit.
You know how I go.
Yeah. He said he done just ran off the road. Nah, my brother ain't ran off the road.
Nah.
Yeah, we still can't hear you, Big Tight.
What's your handle, Big?
I straight ignored that. I was like, what the fuck?
Can y'all hear me now? How about now? Can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
We got you now, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, hey, sorry about that, man.
Straight.
I'm rolling, so you know.
All right, brother.
We understand.
But yeah, man, I ended up getting into truck driving, man, because you know, back then, you know, you look in the paper to find your job, and I was looking in the paper and I seen all these damn truck driving ads. I'm like, damn. I'm talking about this like 2-3 pages of damn truck driving ads. I'm like, damn, I need to get a truck driving job, which I didn't know how to do it. I seen all those doggone, you know, job listings. So found out you had to go to a truck driving school, went to a truck driving school and got my CDL license.
Yep.
Yeah. And back then, it wasn't like how it is now. I went to a truck driving school. It was only 15 days.
Oh.
Really, actually, it was 14 days because the 15th day we had a pizza party.
Hey, how long is it today? How long
we had
is
a
the
pizza.
CDL school?
The good old pizza party.
Can't beat those.
Say what?
How long is it today? Like if you go to these CDLs today, how long is school today?
On the average, because I told my cousin and he went and it took him, because what he did was he went through a company, which that's how most people are doing nowadays. because it's cheaper, especially if you don't have the money. A lot of people they go through a company like maybe like Warner, Snyder, JB Hunt, big companies like that. They'll bring you in and basically help you get your CDL license, and then once you get it, you'll automatically have a driving job with them.
Yeah.
But a lot of these companies, man, it's taking like maybe like 3 weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks, maybe, depending on it just depends on the company. And see what they do is once you get your license with them, they'll put you with a trainer.
Yeah.
And you'll go out with that trainer probably on the average, maybe some of them do like 60, maybe 30, 60 days. You go out with that trainer, and then once that trainer feel like you're good to go, he'll let the company know, to release you or whatever, and then you'll be on your own. You get rolling. But basically, that's what I did, and I went over the road for like, I say probably about 6 months, man.
Yeah.
And I got tired of being over the road as a company driver quick.
Yeah.
Because it was like, when you first get started out, man, when you come home, you basically coming home for your 34-hour reset, then you're right back out. When you just get started out.
What you mean?
So you
get
don't
like
really
4
be
hours of
getting.
sleep?
No. When I say a 34-hour reset, that
34
means
hours. Okay.
34 hours. Yeah, you come home, you get basically like a 24-hour, which is one day, and then you get 10 hours the next day. And
Okay.
so basically, you get home Friday. Basically, you leaving back out Sunday. You get home Saturday. You leaving back out Monday most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went that way, and then I came home. I had like 6 months experience. I started being a company driver, and I probably was a company driver probably about 2000, maybe about 2005, 2006.
What you mean by
And
company?
then that's
What was you doing before? I'm a little confused there. I might be the dumb one here. Though. My bad.
okay. When I say a company, yeah. Now first you not when you start driving, and you're not gonna come right out the block being an owner operator. Most of the time, you want to be a company driver. What I mean by that is you want to drive for one of these big companies, like what you see on the expressway. Like I said, Warner, Schneider, JB Hunt.
Yeah.
One of those big companies, and get your experience, learn the industry, learn the road. Learn everything you can before you get ready to. If you want to step out there and do your own thing, learn. I suggest to anybody, learn everything you can in the trucking industry. Learn, and also talk to other owner operators. Try to get as much information as you can going into the industry when you're trying to do your own thing, because you most definitely gonna need it, man. Because you got to learn how to talk to brokers, how to broker your loads.
That part. Oh God, go ahead.
Yeah, talk to
Oh, I know.
and broker your loads. Yeah, because and what I did before I even got my authority, because I wanted to lead everything up. So when I got my authority, I already had an idea of how to book loads and stuff like that. So once I bought my own truck back in, I think my first truck I got in 2005. And I put my truck on, I leased my truck on. Now what I mean when I say lease your truck on, as an owner operator, you buy your own truck, you're considered an owner operator.
Yeah.
But you don't have your own authority. So what you have to do is you lease on to one of these big companies. Basically, authority. That's all it means. You're running under their authority.
Yeah.
So when you see these owner operators and they got the company name on the side of their door or the side of their truck, but they're an owner operator, that's all it is. They're just running under that company's authority because they don't have their own authority.
Yeah, so, that's a 360 deal in trucking to me.
Correct. So what I did to lead up into that, man, I got with Snyder. Snyder got a load board. They let you pick your own loads, go where you want to go. You get to see how much the loads pay. And, that's how I kind of got the ideal of being able to, see what a hot spot was. Because when you're in this trucking industry, you need to know what I call are the hot spots. Because in the trucking industry, it's tricky with the load board. You'll see a load, like I'm around Atlanta area. You might see a load, it might be going up to New Jersey, or it might be going up to Pennsylvania, and you see it and it's paying, might be paying $1,500, $2,000 going up to Pennsylvania. You're like, hell yeah, I'll jump on that. But
Yeah.
guess what? That load paying like that, because once you get up there to Pennsylvania, them, you know, if you're not gonna stay up that way, coming back down, the loads are not gonna pay that good coming back down.
Yeah.
So if you're not gonna go up there and stay up there for a while and try to get your hustle on, then you don't want to go. I don't even go to the Northeast. Period. I don't go to the Northeast. Period.
Yeah.
I don't even go out there dealing with those tolls. None of that stuff.
Yeah, that's why. So
But,
Snyder is like a broker that actually has all these contracts for truckers to bid on. I'm lost there.
No, they're a company, and then
Okay,
you got
okay.
the brokers and the middleman between the truckers and the company.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so what it is? Okay, I'm gonna make sure I explain it right.
'Cause it's a dirty
Okay, so
game,
when
Elaine. It's dirty. It's dirty.
It's a dirty game because you got these brokers. They try to get you to take these loads for the low, and see if you don't know the industry and you don't know what a load should be paying, you'll take that load and basically you messing it up for everybody else because hey, maybe this load was paying $1,000, but the broker might have said, okay, I got this load 500 miles, I'll give it to you for $750.
And they keep the rest now. To tell them tight. They keep the rest now. They still charge the company.
Right. Now let's say. Now I know I'm kind of getting ahead of it, but
No, you doing good. You doing good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on game.
Let it out, brother.
Because I had to learn it. I had to learn this too. That's why I said before you jump out there and start doing your own thing, lease on to like Schneider, Landstar. Landstar is like one of the best ones to lease on to because Landstar, they let you run like you got your own authority. They let you talk to the brokers, negotiate your load, how much you want to get paid for. They let you do all of that. So I really suggest if you think about getting your own authority before you do it, if you want to learn the game, go lease on to somebody like Landstar. They most definitely will get you prepared for it. And I ain't getting paid nothing from Landstar. I'm just letting you know straight up.
Yeah.
But back into what I was saying with dealing with these brokers, man. Like I said, prime example. If it's a load go 500 miles, you don't want to get paid no less than $2 a mile, depending on where it's going. If it's paying less than $2 a mile, you killing yourself anyway after you pay for fuel. And if you're in a situation like me, you got a couple of drivers, that ain't helping me, period, because I got to pay the drivers, I got to pay for the fuel, and then I want to make something off of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
So guys that take those loads that underbid it, if the load pay $1,000 and that broker gonna throw it out to you when it first start out, they're gonna say, hey, I got this load. They're gonna tell you what time it pick up, what time it deliver, how much it weigh. They're gonna ask you your information to make sure you legit. They're gonna ask you for your MC number, which I'll get into that in a minute. I'll get into that, break it down on how you need to go about getting your authority.
Yeah, I want to take a step back because your first truck, did you lease it? It was like a lease to own kind of thing? How did you get your first truck?
Okay, I got my first truck. I did it just like going to a car lot. You know, you got the lots with the trucks, just like you do with a car lot.
Yep.
And I learned this from another guy that was driving trucks. In my neighborhood, he had his own truck, and he told me that he put me on game because a lot of guys, they get caught up in this leasing the truck from a company. Like say if you don't have the money to go to like with your car. You know, you got your car. If you got the credit, you got a certain amount of money to put down. You can get that car. Yep. It's just like with trucking. It's the same thing.
Yep.
It's the same thing, but you got two types of credit. You got your regular credit, and then you got your commercial credit.
Your business credit.
So even though, you got two different types of credit. So, and I found that out the hard way because when I went to go get my first truck, it was just like me buying my first car because I thought you know, with my first car, I paid my notes on time and everything. I thought I was good. But when I got to him, he was like, that's not the same. That's your personal credit. This is your commercial credit. And as your commercial credit, this is your first truck. So you're a first time buyer. So even though on that side of the parking lot, you got them nice ass trucks over there, they're going to do you just like at a car lot. Okay, you got to get this type of truck over here and build your credit up. And then once you build your credit up, you pay this truck off. Then you can get these type of trucks over here the same way they do you in the car. It's the same thing in the trucking industry when you're buying a truck.
Yeah.
Right.
And there be some bullshit trucks they're gonna point you to. It got some issues, and you're gonna be in the shop a little bit.
Right.
You ain't got a good mechanic.
So this what I suggest you do, because I learned my lesson on that too, BJ. Because my first truck, I caught hell with it because it had high miles on it. It had high miles on it, and you get a truck with high miles on it.
It's only a matter of time.
Gonna have a problem.
And the only reason I say all this shit that I'm vibing with you on this is because I'm a son of a trucker and he retired. So and then I'm a shipping manager now, and then I done worked in the shipping industry in the past too. So that's how I know all this shit you're talking about. And he's speaking truth. He's speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, Tight. Let me ask you a question.
There's a lot of. Okay, go ahead.
Now, I just want to ask you one quick question. So, what is the sweet spot of a truck purchase? Is it like, are you looking to acquire a truck at how many miles? I'm sure it's totally different from a vehicle, buying a car. Like in terms of you look for a certain amount of mileage before you think it start to slip in terms of the quality and the longevity of the engine. I'm buying a used one.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna put you on game, because most trucks, if you got your good truck, once you get up to like about 1 million miles, you either want to get another truck or you want to get your
he said 1 million.
You get up to 1 million. Yeah. You can get up to 1 million miles on the truck. Some of them you might be able to get a little more depending on how good the engine is. If you got a Cummins, or depending on what type of engine you got, you might be able to get a little over 1 million.
It makes sense though, because Quantum's looking like, what the hell? But it makes sense. These things are built to move miles, like miles on top of miles.
It's just changing out. It's just changing out the wear and tear shit. You're just changing out wear and tear parts.
Wait. Let me rewind the tape. Did you say 1 million, brother?
$1 million.
Yes. 1 million. Yeah. A truck can do 1 million. A truck can do 1 million miles. Some of them can do over 1 million, depending on how, what type of engine you got. Cause these trucks out here, they just like cars. They just like cars. With cars, how people like to get the Mercedes, they like to get the BMW, they like to get the Cadillac. Well, if you want the Cadillac in the trucking industry, you need to get a Peterbilt or a Kenworth. That's considered Cadillac.
Yeah.
Condo sleeper.
Considered the Cadillac.
With the condo sleeper.
1 million miles.
Yeah.
Really?
But but yeah, what you want to do? What you want to do when you get a truck, man? Because I learned this my first truck I had. Because I didn't know, man, and that's why I say, when you get ready to get your own truck, try to find out as much information as you can. Try to.
What up, DZ?
If you see owner operators getting fuel at the truck stop, try to talk to them, get as much information as you can, man. Because I went into it and I didn't have as much information, and I made mistakes with my first truck. I learned my lesson, but I made mistakes that I didn't have to make if I knew more about it before I went into it.
Can you tell them apart about they need to get a fuel card and also have a maintenance plan with a shop instead of just going every time the shit get break down? That part.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get into all that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go on and touch on that. I know I'm jumping around, but
you good. You good.
Yeah, I'll touch on that as far as with your fuel card, maintenance for your truck. Basically, what you want to do when you're doing your work, when you're working for yourself, like I am, and I got as far as me, I don't have a big company. I got my truck, I got 2 Peterbilts, and I got an owner operator that run for me. I let him pick his own load, and I'll let y'all know how to do. If you want to lease an owner operator to you, I'll let you know how to do that too, and how you let him. I let him talk to the brokers. I let him book his own load. But the broker will call me and make sure everything good. They'll let me know everything they talk to him about. They gonna talk to me and make sure that he with my company. And once they get that, once they talk to me and go over everything with me as far as how much he negotiate the freight for. So what I do, he get a percentage of the load. I get a percentage of the load for him running under my authority. I give him 75%. I get 25%.
Okay.
So whatever he do, whatever he negotiate on the freight, he already know. Whatever he negotiated, he getting 75% of that. So,
And that's but it's still your truck, right? Is it still your truck?
But no, that's the owner operator. The owner operator, that's his truck.
Okay. So you getting the cut because of the broker on your end.
I'm getting the cut. I'm getting the cut because he running under my authority. He don't have his own. Now he got his own truck, but he don't have his own authority. So I'm basically just charging him 25% of whatever he make because he running under my authority.
Okay. Does that include insurance when you say authority?
As far as as far as I know, we jumping around.
Do you, brother?
Yeah. But as far as with insurance, basically what he does, because he's an owner operator, you got two options. Like when I hire him, he got two options. I let him know if you want to get your own insurance, you can. If you want to get your own insurance, you can. If not, if you want to get insurance through my company, I asked him that from the get-go. And he told me, most of the time they gonna want to get insurance through you because a lot of times they don't have the money to put that down payment down like that. That's why a lot of guys don't get their authority because they don't have the down payment money for the insurance.
That was
usually over $1 million. It's usually over $1 million coverage. I don't know what it is now in the trucking, but it's usually $1 million minimum.
That was my next question, man. Is like what stops anybody from getting their own?
Yeah, Quantum. Yeah, yeah. You get in the accident, that shit costs.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. It's the down payment. It's the down payment for the insurance. It's the down payment for the insurance which stops people from getting their authority. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example of how much I'm right now. You have to renew your insurance every year. I'm gonna give you a prime example because I'm working on renewing my insurance right now. My insurance agent, he working on my shit right now. So I'm gonna give y'all a prime example of what I'm looking at in about 2-3 weeks that I got to pay for a down payment.
Oh shit! I'm glad I couldn't hear none of that. I lost my mind. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't hear it.
It's a lot in it.
Big tight. Just let's get a sound check before you continue.
Yeah. Because I used to work at a Ryder rental. One of my first jobs in Atlanta, I used to rent commercial trucks, flatbeds, all that shit, box trucks and shit. And you can use your own insurance or our insurance. And at the time, it was at least $1 million coverage you had to have, but we wasn't renting you shit.
Yeah,
that was at the time. I know it's done went up. It's probably 1.5. Because you got to cover a lot of shit, bro. It's still $1 million.
Yeah, it's still the same, BJ. It's still
okay.
It's still $1 million coverage.
And you was telling us
$1 million coverage and $100,000 liability. That's what you gotta have.
And you was telling us how much you was about to tell us how much the insurance costs, the authority or whatever like that costs to get started, and why people don't necessarily do it. You still there, Big Tight?
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. You can. You was gonna tell us how much it costs to get started in the game. You was gonna we was talking about how much it costs to get started.
Okay. Now, if you're just doing it by yourself, and then I'll tell you, if you got a couple trucks like I do, what I'm spending, you're gonna be like, God damn. If you by yourself and you got a truck by yourself, on the average, you need to save up getting started. You need to have at least about 10 grand. About 10 grand.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like $500K or something. I'm like, you said $1 million. I'm like,
no. You need to have about 10 grand. like getting your authority. Yeah, getting your authority. You need to have about 10. You need to have about 10 grand because most likely your down payment for your insurance is gonna be somewhere between 5 to 10 grand. Your down payment for your insurance, depending on depending on what type of truck you got, it might be between 10 and 15. It just depends. But on the average, you're gonna pay probably. On the average, you're probably gonna pay probably about 10, maybe 12,
Let me-
somewhere
let
in
me
there.
ask-
You know,
let
once
me
you
ask
get your
something.
insurance and stuff.
Yeah, let me ask you something, Big Tight, and I probably already know the answer to this. If it's only 10 grand to get started,
Only.
well,
Hey,
I'm thinking about it like this, right? I'm thinking about like this.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, Elaine,
I'm
I was
thinking,
about to give him the slave picture when he said $1 million.
I'm thinking about it like this, right? He has people
Yeah.
working under him, right? And they probably make a good little sum of money, right? They probably, if I was to guess, they probably making close to 6 figures, or no?
They close to it. Cause what I
Yeah.
do, because I have to make sure I compete with these big companies because
Yeah.
I'm a small company, so I got to compete with them. So what's the
They don't
difference
leave.
of them leaving me and go be with a big company? So I got to
Yeah.
compete. So
Right.
these truck drivers out here as a company driver, I'm paying my guys. They're averaging between 15 to 2 grand a week.
Mhm.
That's what they're making between 15 to 2 grand a week.
Mhm.
So we're talking. Let's just say 85,000, right?
Yeah,
If you're
right. Somewhere
you
right
got
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you got if you're making 85 grand a year and it costs 10 grand to get your own thing going, what stops a lot of people from actually making that leap to not being an employee?
Boy, this shit ain't easy.
Believe it or not, Elaine,
Yeah.
a lot of people, they don't have
The mentality.
the money like that because they haven't saved. You know what I'm saying? They haven't either saved up the money or
Yep.
they living beyond their means.
I knew the
You know,
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different reason why, and like I said, it's not a lot. If you got I'm put it like this: if you got the credit and you got the money, the shit is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, my man said the responsibility, but I'd say maybe the fear too. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, that
Some
shit's
people-
not easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Backing a
it's-
truck
it's-
into a dock.
and
Well,
check this out. And
Yeah.
check this out. That's just. And when I say like 10,000, that's just with the down payment, with the insurance,
Yeah.
and other things that you got to pay. That's not even including getting your tag. When you got to get your tag for your truck, that's gonna be another like probably about 1,500.
Okay.
You need to have another at least about 10 grand in the bank just for maintenance, just in case something go wrong.
So
You
we're
need to have
okay.
you at
Now
least
we're
about-
talking like 20 grand. So okay, now
Oh, we ain't
Yeah,
got
you
to
need-
the fuel. We ain't got to the fuel now,
you
Elaine.
need to have you need to have about 20 grand.
okay. Now I can
Yeah,
start
that-
to see why a lot of people, if you make 80 grand a year, a lot of people don't got the discipline or want the responsibility or even the discipline to stay
It's-
that.
you got to be a hustler,
Now that's-
basically.
Yeah, you got.
Now Elaine, that's what I pay the guys that drive for me. But like
Yeah.
say if you got your own truck and you driving for yourself,
Yeah.
you ought to be if you really driving and you ain't bullshitting,
Yeah.
you ought to be grossing about 2 grand, about 200 grand.
Yeah.
Somewhere
You
in
a
there.
hustler.
Now
Yeah,
if you
do.
kind of bullshit, maybe 150 to 200 grand.
Yeah.
But if you're running like you're supposed to, you ought to be somewhere between 150 to 200 grand with your truck. If you're running like you're supposed to.
And
Yeah.
Elaine, it's a hustle too.
Yeah.
You got to be hungry. You got to be in that hungry mind state. Hey, I'm about to go get it.
And like I say, you gotta when you booking those loads, you gotta learn the areas to go to, which is what I call the hot spots.
Yeah.
I call the hot spots. See, I don't go everywhere. See, some people they go everywhere. I don't go
Yeah,
like
I don't go
I always make jokes when people say they go all the way to California. They go here. I always make jokes and say I'm allergic to that shit because I'm not going out. I'm
Big
not
fact.
going out there.
It ain't
I
no
run like
guaranteed load coming back.
Right. And that's and because I've been driving for so long, man. When I go out, I'm coming right back the next day. So if they ain't got nothing that's coming right back, I'm not even wasting my time.
What they call that, a bobtail, right? Some shit
What's
like
that?
that. They call it a bobtail back. You got another load coming back already set up or some shit. I forgot what they call that shit.
It's only bobtail if you don't have no trailer. If you don't have
Okay,
no trailer,
bobtail if you ain't got no trailer. That's what it is. Yeah.
When you just in the truck, you know they call that bobtail.
You're not making no money at that point if you both gonna
Right, you
bobtail
ain't
back.
making no money. Yeah, you ain't got nothing in that trailer. You ain't making no money.
Yeah. When I'm on the road and I see those trucks without a trailer, I'm thinking different. Like, oh, that nigga ain't making no money.
And you spending the fuel to get your ass back.
Yeah,
God,
and I'm gonna tell you on the average,
that's a lot of bread.
on the average
boy.
now,
That's a heck of a commitment.
on the average now, as far as with fuel, on the average now, as far as with fuel, if you running probably like 25, you running maybe about 2,500 to 3,000 miles a week. Now you running 3,000 miles a week, you running.
Yeah.
But on the average, people average around about 2,500 miles a week. You spending with how much the fuel is right now. You spending about 1,500 in fuel.
Damn.
And that's for each truck. Yeah.
A week? God.
A
dang.
week, goddammit, a week.
So,
Shit.
when these fuel prices go up like this, man, are they changing? Are they upping the prices on the
Nope,
load?
no.
They do it to the customer and say it's because of fuel, but they kicking it back to them. They do it to us. I done seen it.
Yeah, now the drive that's the thing. That's the thing with all the drivers. That's what all the drivers can.
Hold on, Big Tight. Hold on 1 second. We need a sound check, bro, before you continue. We need a sound check. Let us know when you're back.
Yeah, fuel
Can
is
y'all
a bit.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, if I go in and out, I'm sorry because I'm rolling.
Yeah, we
on,
understand.
You good. Yeah.
But yeah, so what you want to do is, as far as with the fuel, you want to try to get you a fuel card because once you get your authority, once you apply for your authority, which I go into that when you apply to get your authority, you're gonna start getting phone calls like from everybody. Like you're gonna be like, how did this motherfucker get my number?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start getting phone calls from everywhere. People gonna call you and they gonna tell you, hey, I charge you, $700-$700, and you ain't gotta do nothing. I'll do everything for you. I'll get you, I'll do the, everything you gotta do to get your authority. I'm gonna do it for you. You pay me
Of
$700,
course.
you pay me $700-$800, I'll do it for you. But then check this out. I made that mistake too when I first got my authority, because when me and my wife looked at it after we got it, we could have spent maybe about $300 something
Yeah.
and did it ourselves. But these people, they gonna call you and they gonna make it sound good and be like, yeah, we could do it for you, but they gonna charge you some of them $900, to help you get your authority.
Yeah, and Big Tight, I think we skipped ahead a little bit. I want to backtrack to the beginning, man.
Yeah.
You when you got your CDLs, you started working for somebody. How long did you work for them, man? What was the trigger to say I'm gonna do my own shit? Did you stack your bread during that time? Kind of what was that part, man? I think we kind of jumped to the part.
We did. Yeah, we did. I was a company driver. Let me see. I got my CDLs in 2000. Let me see. I came out of college in 2000. I got my CDLs. I think by the time I did everything, I think it was like 2002, maybe. 2002, 2001. Because like I said, I was 23.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was a company driver up until like 2005, 2006. So what was that? Maybe about 3-4 years before I jumped into it quick. That's why I was saying at the beginning, I didn't learn everything I needed to learn before I started doing my own thing. I wanted to be doing my own thing so bad because people talked about, how good money was and doing your own, you go home when you want to.
Your mindset from the get-go is, I'm about to, as soon as you got in there, you was like, I'm about to own my own joint. You stacking your bread, you doing your research pretty much.
Yeah, from the get-go. From the get-go, I wasn't planning on being a company driver alone at all. From the get-go.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna do this, get my experience, try to learn what I can learn, and I'm gonna get my own truck. I do my own thing. I ain't, ain't nobody gonna be telling me when I can go home, when I gotta leave, and I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. That's why I said I probably should have gone a bit longer before I'm on.
Damn, we need a Big Tight. Hold on 1 second. We need a mic check, man. You broke up. No, say something again.
Okay.
time.
Did he ever say where he's at? We don't know where he's at. Well, where is he at in America right now?
He generally does the southeast region. He'll go.
And fuck the region. I want to know where he's at.
He's
right now?
Big Tight says he's based out. He says he's based out of Atlanta.
He said where?
Atlanta. He's based out of Atlanta.
No, I'm talking. He's on the road, Elaine. I want to know where he's at. On the
Like
road.
literally where he's at.
God
Okay.
damn, man, y'all niggas is slow.
He doing his truck.
Both of y'all slow. God, he's driving on the road. I want to know where he's at. Y'all, this nigga said the southeast. What the fuck wrong with you, man?
I'm giving you his region of where he goes. But I don't know.
I didn't ask that. I said where he's at. Where is he at?
I gave you.
Oh, thank you. That's why you shouldn't have said shit.
I gave
Hey, middle finger with this finger right here.
Yeah. I accept. I
gave his location. I said he's on Hawkins Drive. Big Tight. 1-2, Big Tight.
10 hut. Big Tight.
Still can't hear you, man.
God.
I keep trying, man. Keep trying. We're gonna.
Yeah, he in the dead zone somewhere, man.
Yeah, I can't get over this $1 million, man. This million.
Yes, $1 million coverage.
It's
Dude,
a million miles.
it's a commercial truck. You can fuck up a lot of shit in a commercial truck.
No, he's talking about the million miles. The million miles.
Oh, a million miles shit. Yeah, they're built for that because you got to understand. Even on our level with cars and pickup trucks trucks last way longer than cars because they built for that shit.
That's true.
So commercial trucks even another level.
You think about a car. When's a car like gonna get real fucked up? After about 100,000 miles, something like that.
You can find you a 90s Ford still on the road today.
Yeah.
Well, older cars are different, but these newer cars after about
even trucks,
yeah,
they're built different. That's why you can get 1 million miles on them.
Yeah.
Trucks are built for the hard work. Even if you buy a truck and you don't put it through all the damn rigors of a regular truck, that bitch gonna last a whole lot longer, bro, because it's built for that shit.
So how many miles do you believe you can get on an F-150, a new one?
You probably could get 100,000, a million, maybe, if you don't actually do what it's built to do.
Right. If you don't do the actual lifting and work with
it. Yeah. That's why you see a lot of trucks. If you pull up YouTube videos 1 million miles, did the company give them plaques and shit like that?
We still can't hear you, Big Tight. We still can't hear you, man. I don't know if you're saying nothing, but we still can't hear you, brother.
And my favorite Toyotas, you get 1 million, boy. You can push 1 million. 1 million if you treat the baby right. You treat that baby right. Honda, some Hondas you can do it. You treat that baby right. They built for that shit.
You get 3/4 of a million miles in them trucks, huh? I never thought about that.
Yeah, because it's built. Because if you don't use it for what it's built for, and you just riding back and forth to a regular job inside of a building, that bitch gonna last a whole lot longer. It's built to go through woods and take heavy loads and tow shit, and you don't even do none of that to that engine. That bitch gonna last if you maintain it.
Wow,
it's gonna last.
Think about them dualies with the double wheels on the back.
If you just got it for show and you maintain it, that bitch gonna last forever, man.
God. You wouldn't think that. You really wouldn't think that, but that's why you see those old trucks from the 70s still pushing. They be on the people.
They were built for it.
Yeah, like oh man, I got my granddaddy left me his truck before he passed away, and it's like a 1975 Chevy whatever S10 or whatever you want to call that thing. Yeah, and it's still pushing.
All you gotta do is change out the wear and tear parts. You good. The engine was built to last.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah, some people will pay you just to get the engine out of some of that old shit because they know it's gonna last forever. There's certain models of cars and shit. They want that shit, like super engine type shit. For example, that was in them Lexuses. They was pulling them shits out and putting them in the Super. They know this. It was the same fucking engine. You were just getting it because you bought it that model.
Yeah, it's the 2JZ engine. I
had one. I had that
one recently.
SC300. I had that. That's one of the funnest cars I ever had to drive. It's between that and the Legend. The Legend. Yeah. I used to love just going to the corner store and that bitch. Not just because of it wasn't because of the look. It was just because the bitch was fun to drive. Yeah. You get in it and you can feel it. Everything you do, it's just a different feel, man. Yeah. Shit was beautiful, man. So yeah. When you build you gotta understand trucks are built to last, to do loads and do work. But if you just a regular dude that don't do that shit with a truck, it's gonna last. Yeah. So when you get to commercial, of course, it's built to withstand a lot of shit. If you maintain it right, stay on top of it,
Yeah.
You good.
It's no
It's
coincidence.
built.
Go ahead, Aquana.
Well, I was gonna say now that you say that, it makes sense because how many gears you got in that sucker? Like 20?
That I couldn't tell you. I'm not gonna lie.
I seen them dudes, man. They have the gearbox is freaking ridiculous.
Well, now my dad was telling me shit. He retired, so it's like there's a lot of women driving. They got that shit on automatic anyway now. They got automatic trucks now, so
they got electric ones too. They got electrics like Teslas.
I was gonna ask Big Ty,
that's coming.
but they was like, I heard people say something about you got to keep putting energy in them or whatever, man. It's like it's inefficient because you got to stop so much.
They're gonna get that shit figured out sooner or later, bro.
They are, yeah. His big tight right here.
Yeah, they're gonna figure that shit out.
Big tight.
Okay, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you in a good spot now.
Yeah,
where are you? Where are you? First, for you to talk, where are you?
I'm on 20, man, about to go through Tuscaloosa. It's always the same area, man.
Nick
It's
Saban
always
country.
not my signal in the same area, man.
Got you. It's Alabama. Shit, what you expect?
Hey, tight.
Yeah.
Now, don't mess around and let Bryce Young jump on the back of your truck.
Oh, no. Hey, we're going to swerve him right on off. We're going to swerve him off. When it be nighttime like this, them deers be on the side of the road like they thumbing for a ride.
Yeah. How many of them motherfuckers you done hit, man?
Hey, you know what, Elaine? I'm not on wood. Well, there ain't no wood to knock on. Knock on wood, man. All the years I've been driving, I have never had an accident. I ain't never hit no deer.
That's amazing.
That's amazing, brother.
I knock on wood. Yeah, I knock on wood with that, man. I ain't never. Now I done had a situation where I almost did. I remember one time I was going. It was early one morning. I was going 75 south, like headed toward Macon, and I'm riding. And I see it out the corner of my eye. Deer just start running like toward the expressway.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, please don't let him run in front of my truck. So it wasn't nobody on the left side of me. So I was able to get in the inside lane. And by the time he got in the expressway, he ran into like the back corner of my trailer. I heard it say, boom. I said, dang. Get like the trailer good. My trailer. I went up the road some and pulled over to check. Yeah, I rolled up. I went up the road some, pulled over, checked my trailer.
Hey,
you said you checked your trailer. Your trailer was good. You broke up.
Yeah, them deers, man. When they see them lights, it blinds them, and they just go.
Yeah.
And they just keep running. I seen dogs do that shit. I seen a dog cross the street. I said, nigga, that's a 18 wheeler. What the hell you doing? He just ran right up under it and just committed suicide. I said, good God.
Man, that's the craziest thing.
Animals are crazy sometimes.
That's weird because they actually look for the impact. They
and wait for it to go there. I'm like, this dog could have been across this damn street.
Oh yeah.
He waited till that motherfucker was there. It's like animals, they senses get
off.
I'll
say, I think they always compare them. They got the intelligence of like a toddler or some shit like that. You got a 2-year-old and run straight out into the damn street, not even, you know what I mean?
And I heard that crunch. I was like, yeah, he done.
Big Tight, you back, bro? Damn, I heard him say something.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Am I good? Am I good?
Yes, sir, you're good. You're good. You
Yep.
said you pulled over, checked your trailer, and your trailer was good. What were you saying about your trailer?
Oh yeah. I pulled over. My trailer was good. Jumped right back in. Got rolling.
Bankroll Reed.
What's up, Bankroll?
Yeah,
I done seen all kind of shit get hit. Even a cat. I mean, I've seen all kind of shit. I'm looking at this animal. Why did you? But they're animals. So what the fuck? They don't know. They wouldn't raised by know about machines. So it's like,
hey, Bankroll Reed. I'll be damned if I swear for a fucking squirrel.
Nah,
he done. He done.
He done.
We're going straight to the car wash after that. We're going straight to the car wash and. I remember one time my mama hit a dog, man. It was a big ass dog, but we was riding in that Cadillac Broham.
Oh yeah.
And we rode right over that bitch, and I looked back in the window. That bitch was doing that tumble. He was done. It was a lot of hairs we had to pull out that damn bumper though. When we got home, me and my brother to wash that bitch off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was done. She was not swerving for shit. That nigga, you done. Nah. You got to go today.
I ain't about to hide no.
Dog meat, dead meat,
And the Broham, them shits is straight metal.
and it's gonna run over any and everything it hit.
Man, them old cars like that was straight metal. You had no chance, buddy.
None.
None.
Big Tight, it says your device is not connected. Big Tight, it says your device is not connected.
Man,
You don't think like army tanks, man?
they are.
Literally.
They are. And then the older cars before that, the only time I got to see it one time, my grandma had an old car for she traded in. I was real little. Them old cars, them old metal looking cars like the gangsters and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Tanks.
We got
That's
it.
just
Okay.
some damn tanks.
Yeah, they are.
Golly, man.
No, that's all good.
Hey,
Yeah, but what I was
thought
talking
Bryce Young had
about-
got you for a second, brother.
Quan, what's your question, bro?
Oh,
No,
hey,
I said I thought Bryce Young had got him for a second.
Yeah. you was
hey,
you were saying
hey,
you was
I'm
good.
gonna do one. Hey, I'm gonna do one of them moves on the quantum that I seen you do on your video.
Oh, Billy Blanks ass nigga.
I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
Yeah, don't unsee it. It's true.
I can't unsee it, man. That's
Hey,
funny.
BJ, here's Billy Blanks.
Yeah,
Tybo Live. I used to sell them videos too back in school, by the way. On the phone, we used to call everybody up back in the day. Yeah, I used to sell them on the side. Tybo Live.
Hey, I got that 2 for $5 on that Billy Blanks, bro.
I did. We gonna talk about that
Hey,
one day.
that-
You remind me.
That dude used to have a whole lot of people he used to have on them.
Oh, he made a lot of money off that shit, man. That
He
Tybo.
did.
His son was on Shark Tank. His son had his own little workout thing or whatever like that.
For real?
And yeah, he was on Shark Tank. It was some weird shit, man. I had to show that to y'all one day. They offered
I
him,
didn't see that.
they offered him a really good deal, and he declined it because
Oh, really?
I don't want to give him ownership of my company. And so he walked out,
Well-
and they had to go get him. And they were like, "No, we want to explain to you the deal. We're not trying to take over the company. We're trying to have a deal where we shop your DVDs to other companies, and if we get you something, we'll do a split." You know what I mean? They had to explain it.
Yeah, yeah.
Your dad should have taught you the game, nigga. But
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
Real easy, man. He just put them out there, man. Go sell your DVDs, man. Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
yeah. I don't know.
He got pimped and was happy about it and told him to do it. What's up, Candy Girl?
Candy girl.
Candy
All right, my
girl.
fault.
Candy girl.
Candy girl.
Yeah.
Billy Blanks. I
Yeah,
don't know
but,
why that popped in my head.
Where I was at, man? Where I was at? The fuel.
Wherever you want to go, brother. Wherever you want to
It's
go.
all yours, tight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll get into the fuel car. 'Cause I know BJ was
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about the
go
fuel
ahead,
car.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you get your fuel card, it's all about your credit. You know what I'm saying? Your credit is just your fuel card is basically like a credit card, but
Okay.
you only can get fuel with it. And they going based off your credit. Really, it depends on how much they give you on that fuel card. So what they do is when you first apply, it's gonna be different people calling you, telling you they got discount. You know, they got discount here, discount there. The best one to get that I'm using now, the best one to get, if anybody trying to get their authority, is get one through JB Hunt. JB Hunt, you get fuel at Pilot, Flying J. You can get up to some places you can get up to 40, 50 cents off, depending on where you're getting it at. And they have a thing what they call a fuel book, which is an app that they have, and you actually can look at. You can put in the city where you're going, and it'll show you all the different Pilots and Flying J's on your route. And you can basically, whichever one give you the best discount, you can go to that one and get your fuel. So stuff like that, you most definitely want to take advantage of that so you can, keep a little money in your pocket.
That add up over the
But
year. That adds up over the year.
Oh yeah,
the miles y'all drive. Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the time when you first start out, you know what I'm saying, you got good credit. 'Cause like I say, that's another thing. When you get your own authority, you want to try to have good credit too. Because if you got good credit, that also helps you out. Because when I got my authority, I had good credit. When I got my trailer, I got a dry van trailer. When I got my trailer, I didn't have to put no money down on that trailer. I filled out the application, the credit application and everything. When they came back, you know, I signed all the paperwork for it. The lady told me, she said, "All right, well, you done. You can go ahead and go pick up your trailer." I said, well, wait a minute. I said, you still haven't said what I got to put down, you know, to get the trailer. She said, "Oh no, you don't have to put nothing down. You just go over there and pick it up. Sign your paperwork when you get there and pick it up."
Mm-hmm.
So
Trailer, a different game.
you know,
Trailers.
right. So, you know, but if I didn't have the credit, I wouldn't have been able to just get it like that with no money down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got good credit, that helps out a lot when you start out also. You know what I'm saying? You'll get cheaper deals with your insurance. Like I said, you can get better chances to get a better type trailer. You don't have to start out because a lot of people start out with those old trailers. It's just like a truck. You get an old trailer, it's just like a truck. You get an old truck, you get an old trailer, you got to work on it. So
Nigga,
I didn't want to do that. I got my trailer that I pulled, it's a 2019. The two guys that drive for me, I got them brand new trailers. They trailer 2023.
good man.
Good man. Yeah, they got a 2023 trailer. The Peterbilt they driving, they brand new. They 2023.
Good. I've been on trailers, boy. Feel like the forklift about to fall through the damn floor. They got 2x4s over the holes, all kind of shit, bro. Trailer game is another. The trailer is a whole other animal.
That's a whole nother thing. You want to make sure you got your good trailer just like your truck.
Yeah.
Cause that's less money you got to spend out.
Oh, it's this big money repairing trailers. Cause they got Dickinson Fleet Service in Atlanta. Boy, Ryder, we used to send them shits. Them motherfuckers make so much money repairing trailers because they know they gonna get towed up. Somebody gonna do something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gonna do something stupid. And
they got a huge yard.
I'm gonna tell you one of the best things to get into in the trucking industry. If you can get into the tire business, like truck tires, you can make a killing. If you can learn that truck tire business, man, you can make a killing, man.
All that damn rubber y'all be seeing on the side of the road, shit.
Yeah, when the tires be blowing out and see. Yeah, when you see those tires on the side of the road like that, or in the road, and you see a truck pull it over, his tire done blowed out. That's because he got what they call recap tires.
I knew he was gonna say it. Them damn recaps. You know what
I don't play them games. I don't put recaps.
Tell Elaine.
I don't put them on the trailer because it's a waste of time.
Tell Elaine what them shits is. You know what them is, Elaine?
Nah. What's that? I'm looking it up now.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Basically, what they do is they'll take an old tire. They'll take a tire, and basically they'll take the tire and you know where the tread is at. Basically, the middle of the tire where you got your tread on your tires, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you buy some new tires, and they're gonna take your old tires off. Now you know when you buy you some new tires, your old tires, you're gonna ride them all the way down to low as you can get it. You're trying to get all your money out of it.
Yeah.
So you know you're gonna ride them all the way down to it ain't legal, basically. So when they take those tires off, whatever tire shop you get your new tires, they gonna ask you, do you want to leave your tires here or you want to take them with you? Ain't nobody gonna say take them with me. They gonna say, hey, you gonna leave them here? Okay, they gonna say cool. They gonna say cool. They gonna be cool with it because what they're gonna do is that tread that's left on that tire. Basically, what they're gonna do is they're gonna take that off. The tread on the tire, they're gonna take that off. And basically, what they're gonna do is they're gonna put a new cap. They're gonna put a cap, what they call a cap, on there. Basically, they're gonna roll it. They're gonna sew it on there. It's gonna roll around it like a Band-Aid. And they basically gonna what they're gonna do is they gonna back onto the tire with the whatever glue or whatever they use. I haven't actually seen them do it, but the tire guy explained to me how he did it because I asked him. And they got this like glue stuff or whatever where they stick the tread onto the tire, and it's a recap. So when you buy the tire, it's got brand new tread on it. Brand new tread.
But it ain't original. It wasn't made on this bitch originally.
Yeah. No, it ain't no original tire. So a lot of guys that be trying to be cheap, they don't want to spend the extra money to get, regular tires. they'll get those tires. They'll be cheap and get tires. In the summertime, it's hot in the ground. See more blowout tires on the road on the side of the expressway when it's hot, because when
that glue melting.
More air, more air. More.
All right, so be tight. Slow it down. Slow it down real quick, man. You're breaking up on us. Let's do a mic check.
Yeah, dude, them recaps, man, they should be outlawed. The government should outlaw them shits for real. Because all they doing is taking that outer layer with the tread on it and then taking it off and just putting a new one on with glue.
Yeah, because
So that's why we see the tire treads on the outside of the highway.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
Right. That's why you see it, because that's what
that's dangerous, man.
That's what I said. They should outlaw that shit.
Right.
You're breaking up bad, Big Tight. Hold on one second. Yeah, you're breaking up.
Yeah. They call them shits recap. It's recaps.
What do the truck do? Because I've never seen it happen in live action. What does the truck do when those things split off? Does the truck just start?
Well, it depends on if it's in the back. You got all those other tires to compensate for it for the time, so you can slow down and do something. But if it's in the front, then that's a whole nother story, because you just got. And then in the back of the truck, you got like 4. Is that right, Type?
You say, okay, go ahead, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, he was asking about the blowouts. I said it's different from the front 2 tires than the back. Yeah. Can you hear us? He might be still in a bad area. But yeah, when you blow out on the front 2 tires, then you better slow the fuck down. But in the back, you kind of can make it to the exodus type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all them extra tires in the back on the trailer that kind of compensate. You know what I'm saying? You got time to make moves. Yeah. But
this doggone little goddamn area between like Meridian, Mississippi till you get to Tuscaloosa, man. This goddamn service in this area, I swear, bro.
It's Alabama. But, it's a flyover state for me, so I
yeah, but yeah, the reason why you don't want to mess with those tires, man, when they blow off and that rubber blow off, if it's a car next to you, you can chance to get that car, and they lose control. When it's on your truck, it'll tear your fender up. It'll tear your truck up, man. So
60, 75 miles an hour, that rubber coming at your car, it's gonna damage something.
So are they buying these retread cap tires to save money, obviously, but it's not really a safe thing to do. It can end up costing you more if something goes wrong with it.
It end up costing quantum. It end up costing you more money, because eventually it's just a matter of time before that tire blow out. It's just a matter of time. You basically riding on a ticking time bomb. It's just a matter of time.
I guess if the money's tight, it's hard to time.
Just like buying a used tire with a little bit of tread left on it, and you trying to ride it out like it new.
Buy that first, because they ain't no glue on it. It's just a tire that's got a little bit left to tread, but it's better than buying that.
Right. So that's the.
Is it?
Yeah.
So the best way to do it, if you say if you on a situation where you might be tight on money or whatever, but you need some tires, what you can do is you go to a tire shop and you tell them you want to buy some used tires, and basically what they'll have some tires. They won't be recaps. They'll be used tires, but they still got pretty good tread on them, and that'll last you probably maybe. Depending on how much tread they got, it'll probably last you at least 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can save you up some money and then get you some brand new tires. If you tight on money like that, that's what you can do instead of getting recaps. I don't understand why guys get recaps. That shit away.
I don't know why they allow it.
Like,
I don't know why they allow it.
Who sells those? Do you go like a regular tire shop? One of them did.
Any tire shop you go to, I don't care which one you go to. Every tire shop you go to, they selling recaps.
The suppliers got them in stock.
How do you do you got to watch out to make sure you're buying used tires instead of recap? Is that something you got to look out for?
Yeah, and if you've been driving trucks for a while, you can tell you can tell if a tire is a recap, and you can tell if it's what they call a virgin tire. A regular, a regular tire that's not recap, they call them virgin tire. That's a regular tire. But you can tell because at the top, like the top corner, the top side of the tire, you can tell where it's been retreaded. You can tell.
Yeah.
You
I
can
saw
tell
this
it's somebody
video.
that's. Oh, go ahead.
No, I saw this video. I don't know if it was India or some shit, man. They had these like used tires, and they took a tool and they literally would carve some treads into the tire.
Damn.
Yeah, they call that. I'm gonna tell you what they call that, Elaine. Hey,
What's that?
that's a good thing you brought up. They call that regrooving the tires. They got this machine. They got this machine that they take, and guys do that too when they
Yeah.
low on money.
Yeah.
What you could do, because on all tires that you buy on virgin tires, if you ever close up on a truck tire, you'll see on the side of that tire, you'll see if it say regroovable. On the side of the tire, it'll say regroovable. Basically, what that means is once that tire gets low, to the point where if you get caught by DOT, you'll get a ticket. Once it gets low, it's like that tire still got like rubber. It's got like thick rubber up under there. So what you're able to do is go to a tire shop and tell them, hey, I want to get this tire regrooved. And they got this machine that'll carve out like maybe like another 2-3 inches. Maybe some of them might even be 4 inches, depending on how much thickness you got up under that tire. And you might, and what they'll do is they'll cut it down and they'll groove it, just like the tread of a tire. And that'll probably last you maybe another 4, 5, maybe 6 months tops.
I seen it. I saw it doing it by hand.
He was doing it by hand.
Yeah, it was like in India. He had a little thing in his hand.
Oh, in India. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what y'all guys are describing is squeezing the last bit of toothpaste out of the thing by pushing the thing out like that.
Exactly, Quantum. Exactly. And that's why I say, about some people don't manage their money right, or some people live beyond their means, because in this trucking industry, if you manage your money right, you're not living beyond your means. When it's time to get some tires and you putting your money to the side like you're supposed to, when it's time to get some tires, it's no problem.
Yeah.
It's time to get some tires. Okay, let's see when we can make a date. We get you by, you deliver your load, and see, the best way to do it, especially when you got a company driver, if they delivering a load somewhere, when they go to a truck stop, you might want to try to get them to a TA or a Petro that got a shop, or a Love's that got a tire shop right there. And while they there taking a 10-hour, while they there taking a 10-hour break, they can get their tires swapped out while they there. That way that's not taking no time away from them not being able to make no money. They get them tires swapped out while you sitting there doing your 10-hour break. And when the morning time come, they just like normal. They ain't miss no step. They get, they get up in the morning, get ready, get back rolling. Now that's the way you want it. That's the way you want to do it, unless when they come back home, they do it when they come back home for their break. Which most of the time when they come back home, they ain't trying to get back in that truck while they off and go put some tires on the truck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause that's their home time. Most drivers, when they get home, they ain't trying to get back in that truck till it's time to go.
Yeah. Facts.
That's a fact. Man, what do you think about the whole electric truck thing, man? There's electric trucks, man. Are they gonna take over the industry? What's your thoughts on it?
Ain't no way in the hell.
That's what I thought you would say.
I don't even some truck drivers be talking about that. Yeah, man, what you think about this electric truck driving shit? With how people drive, Elaine.
Yeah.
Most people, especially if they don't know about trucks, they drive and cut in front of you, different things like you can stop like a car can, but if they don't really know about trucks, like that's the main thing. And that's probably why I haven't had an accident, because I always leave space in between me and a car. You're supposed to leave that space where if something happen, you got time to stop. Those truck drivers you see that be right up on the ass of a car, ain't no way in the hell I would drive like that. No way. Because what if that's a lady in the car? What if that's somebody in the car and they look in their mirror and they see you up on the ass of them, they get nervous. What they gonna do? They gonna hit the brake. They nervous.
Yeah.
You up on the ass of them. If they hit that brake, guess what you gonna do? You're going straight through that car. You're not stopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I see guys doing that, I shake my head. I be like, ain't no way in the hell I would be up on a car like that, because all they trying to do when you see a truck on the back of a car like that, all they trying to do is mess with your head to make you be like, oh shit, let me get the hell out of the way. That's what they trying to make you
playing
do.
games. Yeah, playing games. Yeah.
They playing mind games. They don't want to slow down because most likely they got their shit on cruise control.
Yeah.
Most likely they got their shit on cruise control, so they don't want to slow down. They don't want to hit that brake. So what they'll do is they'll get all the way up on the ass of you, so you'll get nervous and be like, "Oh shit, let me get out the way," so they can go ahead and go.
Yeah. Well, no,
So
and I want to clarify my question a little bit. I was asking about like the fully electric trucks that don't run on gas.
Oh yeah, man. I'm sorry, Elaine. I get to talking about trucks. I talk all day about it. Yeah. Well, as far as with the electrical truck, this is the thing to it, and they got a lot of this stuff with these companies, especially like FedEx Freight, some of these bigger type companies.
Big
These
Tight,
cameras on the side of the truck.
Hey, Big Tight, 1 second. You said this thing with these bigger companies, and go ahead. Yeah, you're still choppy. Still choppy.
Okay, what about now? Can y'all hear me?
That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Did he say something? No, we don't got you.
Yeah,
Big
we
Tight.
got interference.
Yeah, we don't got you.
What I'm curious of, guys. Oh, there he is.
Try one more time, Big Tight.
Okay.
He dropped.
Yeah, he in a bad spot.
Yeah,
he's really
Alabama, man.
Um,
Sweet home Alabama.
what I'm curious about is I want to know about two things. Now, you guys kind of touched this earlier about how much are the trailers.
Yeah.
And then I want to learn more about the
Okay.
weigh station,
Okay.
how that works.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, Kwani, okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tight.
Okay, I'll get into the weigh station.
Yeah.
Okay, this what happens with the weigh station. When you go in the weigh station, you'll see. I don't know if you ever paid attention. When you go in the weigh station, you'll see they got these like things above, and it'll give you the green. It'll give you the green arrow if your weight is if your axles are legal. If your axles aren't legal or you're a little close, it'll give you the X, and you'll have to go over there to where the little weight, where the little
Pull on over here.
and get over there.
Damn, he getting to the good shit too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to hear this.
I find
Like you pass these things.
Quan, we gotta do. I mean, Big Tight, we gotta do a mic check, man.
Trucker here in the house.
Damn it.
I'll be damn, a trucker's in the house.
Trucker, what's up, man? We talking. Yeah.
What up, Trucker?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got Trucker. Oh yeah. Hey, Trucker, cool as hell. I met him at the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, y'all can hear me good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Let's go to the weight station. Go ahead. Man, it seems like he says, "Can y'all hear me?" It comes through clear, and as soon as you start talking, it breaks up.
Mm-hmm.
While Big Tight's trying to figure it out, man, Big Tight, Tighten Up Sports, man. My man got his own channel, man. Is pinned in the chat. So you guys be sure to go over there and subscribe right now as he's getting his audio right,
Subscribe right now.
Right now.
Hit the subscribe button, gents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, subscribe to our
Ladies
shit too.
and gents.
While you at it.
3 Feet Rising, man. We're gonna be moving that over there eventually, man. We're gonna start chopping these videos up, man. We always say that we're gonna work on it though.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah. But we're gonna work on it. We dropping some good heat, man. So that's all that matters. But subscribe to 3 Feet and Rising. A lot of y'all are. Subscribe to Tighten Up Sports. My man is working his way back in shortly.
Okay.
Yeah. I wondered about those weigh stations because I was wondering, is there a requirement to stop at every other one or?
Oh, you better. Are they gonna? Them boys gonna come get you? That's why them damn troopers be sitting right there at the station. You drive by that bitch if you want to.
These electric trucks.
Okay. Are we good now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, God damn it, boy. Hey, I hate when I be in this area. Goddamn Alabama, man.
Ain't nothing out there. It's nothing out there. Why would there be towers?
Yeah, I'm almost to touch. Once I get to Tuscaloosa, I'm home free. If the signal be good. It's just this little stretch right here.
No hate on Alabama, just being real. Okay, don't no Alabama.
Yeah, I got you. But back to what I was saying about the weight station, man. Okay, with your truck, your total weight, you can't weigh no more than 80,000 pounds, right? That's with your truck and your trailer combined, 80,000 pounds. Okay.
Gross vehicle weight.
Yeah, your gross weight. You can't weigh no more than 80,000 pounds. That's with your truck and your trailer. Okay, now.
Okay.
Right. Now with your axles, each axle on your truck, you got a certain weight that you can't be over. That's where the weight station come in. You got a certain weight you can't be over for each axle. On your steers, which is your 2 front tires, your steers, you can't be over 12 on your steers. That's your 2 front tires in your truck. Your drive tires, which are your 8 tires on the back of your truck, not the trailer, on your truck.
Yeah.
You can't be over 34,000. On your trailer, the 8 tires on your trailer, that axle, you can't be over 34,000 with that. So you got 34, and 12. That's gonna give you 80,000. So that's why on the trailer, and I know you know, BJ, that's why you'll see certain drivers after they get loaded up, they'll be sliding the back of the tandems on the trailer to try to even it out. You know what I'm saying? When you get most of the time, that's when you get a load that's over like 40,000 pounds. You get a load over 40,000 pounds, that's when you want to start worrying about making sure your axles are even. So what you end up having to do if you got a load over 40,000, you end up going to a truck stop, and that's when you have to get on the scales. You know how all the truck stop got the scales, the big old scale sign.
Yeah.
That's when you get on the scale, and when you get on that scale, if y'all ever see one, if you ever look at one, pay attention. You'll see on the scale, on the front part of the scale, you'll see it's a certain area. Then you'll see it's like a big crease, like a big cut. That part of the scale is wearing your front axle, and then you'll see like another section. That part of the scale is wearing your drives, and then you got the back part of the scale is wearing your trailer axle. So you'll go there, and it's a big old box be right there, and you hit the button. They're gonna ask you first way or second way. You tell them it's your first way. That all that means is this your first time wearing your load. And you tell them first way. They're gonna ask you what's your truck number. You tell them your truck number, and then they're gonna be like, all right, got your weight, come on in. And so what you'll do, you go park your truck, you go in, you go get your scale ticket. When you get that scale ticket, it's gonna let you know what your weights are for each axle.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure your axles are good. You want to make sure ain't none of your axles over 34,000 on the truck. I mean on your drive tires or your trailer before you go through that scale house. Because if you're over 34,000, they're gonna pull you in, and you don't want them to pull you in, because when they pull you in, then they're gonna start trying to do DOT inspection. They're gonna be trying to look at your logs, make sure your logs is good. They're gonna try to get you on something.
You're required to show all that, I guess, because you're licensed, and yeah, you have to show all that, right?
Yeah, they're gonna make it. And then by you being an owner operator, that's another thing. When you got your own authority, they fuck with you more. When you got your own authority, they fuck with you more.
Ain't.
He's just a regular driver, a big time.
Politics involved in trucking, boy.
Shit, DOT is some bitches. They pull your ass over, man.
DOT. So you got the
Border Patrol.
Yeah, because I know like state troopers be out there too. I don't know the role of the DOT, but like I know state troopers be out there pulling trucks and stuff too.
Dang.
DOT, yeah. So I gotta ask him about leaving out south of the airport in Atlanta, because them trucks be doing it every bit of 75, 80.
Well, man, say if you have to
in the fast lane, Quantum, I'll be looking like, how are they getting away with this? And they passing by the cops in the fast lane.
And that's the other question I had. Like you'll see the sign that says no 2 axles or more or whatever can't get in this lane or whatever that sign say.
Yeah, man, they don't give a fuck. They trying to.
I know they don't. They be riding the left lane blocking traffic. Is that why the sign is there, so they can't block traffic?
Dude, yeah. And then in Atlanta, you got the bypass 285 that goes around, and then 75, 85 that goes in and then goes back out.
Yeah.
You're really not supposed to go in 75, 85 inside the perimeter unless you got a load, but some motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They get away with that shit.
So they're supposed to take the bypass.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Because you know what? We'll have trucks going up I-77 or 85 because we got the 485. You got 285, we got 485. Same thing. Yeah. And you'll see them more on 485, but you do see them sliding through the city in them trucks, right?
You better have a load going through there. You better have the paperwork or something, buddy. Because you holding up traffic if all them trucks go through there. The traffic gonna be way worse than what it already is. So
yeah.
That's why they call it the bypass. Some people get through though. I tried.
Hey, D's, you drive trucks too, man? He said, have the Cap Scale app. Big Tight makes it easier. The Cap Scale.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it does. That Cash Scale app.
Yeah,
it does. But I'm old school. Old school. I go to the truck stop and do it the old school way. But that's the new way of doing it. Get that Cash Scale app.
Said I'd rather take 485 than take I-77.
So what is the CAT Scale app? Does that alert the waste stations before you get there? You don't have to go through there or something? What does that do?
You know what? If I'm not mistaken, because I never used it, but I know I said easier. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you, because like I said, I do it old school. Once I get loaded up, if it's over 40,000, I just go to a truck stop, get on the scale, get scale. But a lot of people say that way is easier, to do it that way. I don't want to lie to you and tell you, because I ain't never used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what's it for. It's got to be for that. If anything else, I was thinking, because if the last place, the scale you went through in the last state was like 3 hours ago and you ain't dropped shit off, you're on the same weight. So it's like, just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because see what it is.
How is it built?
And see what it is with the scale house. I don't give a shit how many scale houses you done been through. If they don't give you when you drive, it's a sign before you get to the scale house. If you don't have a pre-pass, and what I mean by a pre-pass is something that you pay for. It usually costs you maybe about $30-some a month.
Yeah.
It's a pre-pass, and you put it up in your windshield. And basically what'll happen is they got these what you want to call like monitor things or whatever. And basically before you get to where you got to go in that weigh station, it'll hit it and it'll let you know whether or not, if it's giving you the pass, it'll give you the green light. You'll see the little green light, it'll be beeping, or it'll give you the red light. If it give you the red light, you got to go in the weigh station. But that costs you about $30-some, maybe about $40 a month. And a lot of people like to get that, because it gives you the way to be able to bypass the scale. And I got that when I first started doing it, but I don't get it because I had it, and damn near every time I went to a damn scale house, them motherfuckers still telling me to come in there. I'm like, why the fuck I'm paying $35, $40 for this damn pre-pass, and y'all still giving me the red light, making me come into the scale house? So I don't even waste my time and get it, because most of them don't even give you the green light. They have you come in the damn scale house anyway, so I don't even waste my damn money with that shit. Yeah. But anyway, man. Yeah, with that scale house, it don't matter. It don't matter if you went to a scale house in Georgia, Alabama. Every time you get to a scale house, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna give you the green arrow or the red X every time. It's gonna let you know if you can bypass, because they got a sign out there. They're gonna let you know if you can bypass or you gotta come in.
I
And
know,
I don't
man.
care.
when
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I knew I was in a situation where I was thinking I had to use them, man, because and when you're in the military, man, when you move every 2-3 years, people get U-Hauls and the military pays you for the weight of your stuff, man. And there used to be stories about people in the military putting cars in the back of U-Hauls and shit like that, man, scamming the military, man. So yeah. So I'm familiar with them.
Wow.
Yeah, they got certain truck companies out here that do that same shit, man. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Have y'all
They
ever
make the
wondered
load
why?
heavier?
Huh?
They make the load heavier?
Yeah, man. You ever seen these companies that be pulling like scrap metal?
Yeah.
These companies
Yeah.
be pulling like scrap metal, or have you ever seen these companies that be pulling these cars, but they look like they've been smashed up
Yeah.
and they got them all
Yeah.
stacked up on
Yeah.
top of each other
Yeah.
and shit?
Yep.
Those people like them, people like be pulling that scrap metal. Those guys get paid more money for how heavy it is. So a lot of times they be getting those loads overweight. So if they have to get on this, you know, they try to avoid the expressway and go to back roads so they don't have to see with log trucks. Log trucks, they the same way. You're not gonna too much see a log truck on the expressway.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever paid attention to that, but you'll see them you go on them back roads, you'll see them on the back roads all the time. You go on the expressway, you ain't gonna too much see a log truck on the expressway. If he is, he probably only going 1 or 2 X's. He not gonna go that far. He's not gonna go that far because if DOT see him or if the damn scare house see him, they pulling their ass in because they know they overweight. So it's certain trucking companies, they make more money by the weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So,
But
so
those-
Tyke,
but
tell
those-
me,
Oh, go
tell me
ahead, go
something,
ahead.
Tyke. How now? I want to understand, how do they construct these scales? Because you can't see them. Are they underground? Is that how, or are they like digital, or how do they work?
Yeah, they're underground. So basically, you'll see them. Like if you ever, well, I know you probably won't never go in the scare house, but when you hit that ramp and you go into the scare house, once you get in that ramp, once you get so far in that ramp, before you get those
Oh shit! Even hit another spot.
I'm writing the governor of Alabama, man. They got to do something about the cell signals down
They
there.
ain't about to do shit. No matter what you talk about.
God dang. Shoot, man. The good stuff.
Oh,
The governor got us all
y'all can't hear me?
Yeah.
we got you, bro. Go ahead.
No, it's just what it is. Like I said, it's just this stretch. It's this stretch in between Meridian, Mississippi, and Tuscaloosa. But I'm almost to Tuscaloosa, so once I get to Tuscaloosa, once I get to Tuscaloosa, we home free. I'm almost, to there. But
take your time. Take your time.
Be careful.
But like I said, they got them like in the ground. They like in the ground, and it's like you'll see when you ride over. You'll see when you ride over, and when you ride over them, they weigh in each one of your axles, and it's gonna get each one of your axles. And before you get to that sign, once they get it, then you're gonna look up. You look up at that sign, and you be looking for it to either give you the green light where you can hit that lane and keep on going around the scare house, or it's gonna go to the right over there to the building and get up.
Alabama does not like you, bro.
Man. God dang, bro.
It's not like you. I'm from South Carolina, so I can't talk, but I'm just saying.
It ain't that bad in South Carolina.
Shit, I ain't gonna vouch for that. That's you, Quantum. I'm from there. All right, you go ahead.
My man's down there, man. What's the hurricane passing through or whatnot? Alabama probably got hit pretty bad.
It probably did.
That's probably what's going on.
That's the state they never really take into account, especially when shit hit Louisiana, man. They get a lot of shit too.
That
So what trucker said? Dualies and trailers. Oh, dualies with trailers, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they could be hauling some heavy shit too. You right?
Oh, they pulled them on the scales too. God dang.
Yeah, they could pull some weight too now. Them damn trucks built to move now with them damn 4 tires in the back. A pickup truck with them 4 tires now. That shit built to last now. Built to do something. And them 4 tires ain't back there for a reason now, Quantum.
I know. It's got to be. Hey, you know what, man? This trucking enterprise, man, is single-handedly the quietest monopoly on quiet money, quiet regulation. You don't hear nothing about this stuff outside the community. Like if you're not a trucker, you never hear about none of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm in the community, I know it. But yeah, I can say that, yes, because nobody talks about it outside the shit. You're right.
I mean, I've never heard any of this stuff. It's like you see trucks every day on the freeway when you're driving around.
Freight period.
Huh?
Freight period. Freight. I can talk to you about them airplane pallets because everybody think them damn planes up in the air because of them damn tickets in them seats.
Yeah.
No, they move mail, packages, all kind of shit on your flight.
Yes, they do.
But we're going to talk about that another time.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, man. If y'all ever flew internationally, man, if you fly to like South America, it is dirt cheap, man. And I was like, what the? It is surprisingly cheap, man. Like,
hey, you got some freight in that belly of that damn plane?
Some other how, man.
Well, they charge you.
Yeah, it is cheap. It is cheap, because you go into, of course, you fly into a cheaper economy. Number one, so the value just goes like that. It nosedives immediately. So when you cross the, I would say when you get past the DR and you down in that area, when you get past like Colombia, boom, it's like the price goes way down.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
We got you tight.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing that people don't realize when you get your own authority, you start working for yourself. I'm gonna tell you another thing, another reason why you need to have a little money saved up when you first start.
Yeah.
Not just for maintenance, just money, period. Because when you first start, you be all excited, got your own authority, like I'm working for myself. You start calling those brokers. Prime example, you call them, hey, I see you got this load from Atlanta going to Louisiana Monroe. They're gonna say, yeah, I got it for this to pick up this time, deliver this time, this is what it pay. Okay, they're gonna be like, what's your MC number? You're gonna tell them your MC number? Oh, I see you just started. Yeah, give us a call back in like 90 days. You're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna call another broker. You're gonna go through the same thing. What's your MC number? Tell them the MC number. Yeah, give us a call back. Yeah, you're new. So give us a call back after you've been running for maybe about 60, 90 days. So that's the thing you run into when you first get your authority. A lot of brokers are not going to deal with you because you haven't had your authority long enough. So it's only certain brokers that'll deal with you. So you basically have to take what you can get for probably like the first 3-4 months.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like the first 3-4 months, because nobody gonna mess with you because you new, which is fucked up, man. You got to basically take what you can get. Yeah. So you want to have a little money saved up because a lot of times you're not gonna be able to get the good paying load that you want to get because those brokers not gonna deal with you because you new.
I see.
Yeah.
They probably got fucked over, by new people who don't got a reputation yet or whatever. You know what I mean? So that makes sense.
And then you got a lot of fraud going on in the industry too, man. Because like if it's a broker I deal with and I've never dealt with them before, some of them will go to the point like you have to do a carrier package. And basically a carrier package, when you deal with a new broker you haven't dealt with, they're gonna send you the link where you can set up your carrier package. And basically all they want is they want a copy of your MCS, your MC 150, which is your paper that you did, when you got your authority, when you got your MC number, your DOT number. They want your insurance information to make sure you're legit with your insurance. Yeah. There's different little things they want with that carrier package. So you have to do that for them. Now, most of them on the average, you do that carrier package, then they're gonna verify, make sure your insurance is legit, make sure your company legit, and then everything legit, then they're gonna send you the rate confirmation. And the rate confirmation, basically all that is basically a sheet that they send to you that basically it's basically in writing what you agreed to with the load.
Yeah.
It's gonna have what the load pay. It's gonna have where it pick up if it's an appointment. It's gonna have a delivery location, appointment, how much you weigh. It's gonna have everything about that load, what you agreed upon. Basically, what you do on that rate con, you sign it and you email it back to them. And basically what you do is you got a copy, they got a copy. So you know what you're getting paid, they know what you're getting paid. So and speaking of getting paid, that's another thing. We're getting paid. A lot of these companies, they don't pay for like 30 to 45 days. So basically, y'all still there?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. Basically, they don't pay till like 30 to 45 days. So basically, what you do is you have to get what they call a factoring company. A factoring company is somebody that basically will take that paperwork, that load, and basically what they'll do is they'll go ahead and pay you, but they're gonna charge you a percentage to pay you. Most of them gonna charge you on the average probably about 3%. Some of them it might be like 4 or 5% of the load.
Okay.
Right.
And basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna pay you within 24 to 48 hours, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna wait for that broker. They're gonna wait for that broker to pay them in the 30 to 45 days. But what they do is they go ahead and pay you, so you ain't got to be waiting like that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with factoring. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
And a new thing what a lot of these brokers are starting to do, which eventually, can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay. And a new thing that these brokers are starting to do, which eventually they're probably gonna cut out these factoring companies. A lot of these brokers are starting to do what they call quick pay.
Okay.
Which is what they'll do is once you deliver the load and you send them a copy of the bill of lading, signed and everything, and they see they got the bill of lading signed and everything. Basically what they'll do is instead of you having to go to your factoring company and go through that process with them, they already got the bill of lading. So you ain't got to go through that process with them. They'll go ahead and pay you. You don't send them the bill of lading, so they'll charge you 2 to 3%, and they'll go ahead and quick pay you. The same thing the factoring company doing.
Yeah.
A lot of these brokers starting to do that. So eventually, it's more and more brokers starting to do that. So eventually, they gonna cut out these factoring companies because they doing it themselves. So basically, what they're doing is they're charging you the 2-3% to do the quick pay. You know what I'm saying? So they making the money off the quick pay for charging you to pay you early. So basically, they gonna eventually cut out the factoring company.
Yeah. As we wrap up, man, I last question or last couple of questions here. So how many how big is your fleet, man? How many people you got working for you?
Okay, right now I don't have a big fleet. I got my truck, which I got a Freightliner Cascadia. Yeah. I got 2 Peterbilts. I got 2 2023 Peterbilts, and then I got an owner operator that he drives for me. He basically drives under my authority. So we got a total of 4 trucks in the fleet right now. Yeah, it's a total of 4 trucks.
That's good.
Not bad. That's real. That's good, Zach.
It is. That is.
And then you giving drivers up under you the inspiration and the know-how to do what you doing.
They ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, they gonna stay right there.
Stop that, Elaine. You stop that shit. Stop it. see, y'all always think I'm the bad guy. It's really him. I be telling y'all, he's the bad guy.
Hey man, what's the future look like, man? Where's the company headed in the future, man? Bigger fleet, more employees.
Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. Eventually, I don't want to have a real big company. I want to get up to maybe about 10 trucks and I'm done, man. Yeah. I don't get up to about 10 truck fleet and I'm good. Basically with my company, man, is me and my wife doing it. Like I say, I don't know if y'all heard me on other shows. That's how I met my wife, through the trucking industry. She used to be She used to be a dispatcher, fleet manager, whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha.
So my wife, she already know the game as far as booking loads, dealing with the brokers.
She an
Like
asset
she
to you.
know,
That's awesome. Yeah.
right. She know how she know all that shit. So
Damn.
everything I know, she know. Yeah, she
Yeah.
know everything I know.
Mm.
Yep.
So you know, she could deal with the broker. I could deal with the broker. Like a lot of times, she'll call me. Like sometimes she'll call me and she be done already like set everybody like she. Okay, like she used to be with JB Hunt, so she was already used to dealing with 30, 40 trucks in the fleet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that's she had like 30, 40 drivers like in her fleet that she dealt with, where she had to each day she had to make sure they had their loads. If they had a problem, they had to call her. You know that's what the fleet managers or some people call them dispatchers. That's what they do. So it's easy for me with my drivers. Like I say, with the owner operator, he pick his own load, so we ain't really got to worry about him. But my two drivers, you know, it's easy because she used to dealing with a whole bunch of drivers. There's only two of them, so she get them they loads. It's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about them because we got two pretty good drivers. We don't really have to worry about them unless it's a problem. You know, every once in a while they might get to the shipper, they don't have the right pickup number, or sometimes they might be an accident. They get caught in the traffic and they ain't gonna be on. They're not gonna arrive at the appointment on time. You know, just simple little shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, when you got somebody with you that understand the game, they know it, they done did it. It's way easier.
You still out there on the road yourself?
Yeah, I'm still rolling, man, and I'm gonna keep. I'll probably keep rolling until maybe I get maybe one or two more trucks. When I get up, maybe it's like 5, 6 trucks. I'm gonna come off the road. Yeah.
Is you and your wife out there driving together, man, or you just you know what I mean you hit the road yourself, man? What's your schedule looking like?
No, it's just me. My wife, she with the kids. She don't.
That's right.
drive.
You got kids. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the old man with the little kids. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I had my kids. Yeah, I had my kids late. When I was young, I was like, yeah, I ain't trying to have no kids. Then I got older, like, man, I ain't got no damn kids.
I'm in the same boat, man.
Yeah, we got the old daddies. Oldaddy.com.
Yeah.
I'm 37. Man. I'll be working on my first one and by next year, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, well, I'm in the same
really?
Yeah, man. I'm in the same boat.
Oldaddy.com. Old
Yeah,
daddy.
facts, man.
Old daddy.
It'd be a trip, man, because all my friends, you know, I grew up with or played ball with, all their kids either grown or they about to get ready to graduate from high school or something. I'm the only one with like young little kids.
Hey, shout out to the grown kids out there, boy. Yes, sir.
For sure, it's over for me.
BJ, how old is your oldest, BJ?
He's 21. He turned 21 last month, but the day before you.
That's right.
Yeah. That's dope. Well, hey man, we're over our time, man. Very good conversation, man. Really, really dope conversation. Big Tight, appreciate you for coming up, brother. If you guys are not subscribed to Big Tight, it's pinned in the description.
Y'all come over and holler at me, man. And if anybody was listening, if they want to get into the trucking industry or whatever, just come to my channel, holler at me, and I'll do a whole show on that shit. If you know what I'm saying. If y'all want to get into it, I'll tell you how to certain ways you can do stuff where you don't have to spend as much money.
Oh yeah.
Holler at me, let me know, man.
That's dope, Tight.
That's real dope, man. I mean, I guess my last question, man, the whole thing with being a broker or whatever like that, man, and my man made the point, he said you get paid on the front end and the back end, man. Isn't that the pinnacle of where everybody want to be, man? Is that where the real money is?
Being a broker?
Yeah.
Well, I put it like this. A lot of people would like to be a broker, but you got to spend money to be a just like with getting your own authority, you got to have the money to spend to be a broker. But but the thing about being a broker, what are the positives of it? You can be a broker and you don't have to have no trucks in you don't have to own that one damn truck and be a broker.
Yeah.
Because when you're a broker, you get the loads from the shipper, straight from the shipper.
Yeah.
And back to what BJ was saying. Like you get a load from a shipper, and let's say that load paid $1,300, but you might put it on the load board for $900.
Yeah. You ain't done an ounce of fucking work.
You ain't did an ounce of work. You ain't got no trucks, but you put it on there for $900. You know, truck drivers see it. They be like, yeah, this load pay good, but they just don't know it's $400 that they put in their pocket that they supposed to be paying you.
Yeah.
But they ain't paying you that because that $900 is still good pay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they pocketing that money and they ain't doing no wear and tear to the truck, no nothing. They pocketing that. So, you know, you got your positive with you know, being a broker too, man, because you can get the load from these shippers.
Yeah.
And you can put, you know, you put them on a load board, and then you got people like me. You know, we can see the load on the load board. We call them. You know,
I know a
we
freight broker. I know a freight broker very well. Doing exactly what you just said.
You don't fuck. You don't fuck. And this is my last question. You don't fuck with like the Uber Freight or nothing like that, do you?
Uber Freight. Okay.
Nah. See, when you first get started, that's who you got to deal with, though.
Yeah.
When you first get started and nobody
There's
won't
a lot
deal
of
with
BS
you.
up there. Yeah.
Yeah. When you get started, nobody deal with you. Those the brokers you got to deal with. You got to deal with Uber Freight. You got to deal with Total Quality, C.H. Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, the ones you don't really want to deal with. The ones that be having them loads that weigh like 43, 44,000. They ain't paying shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
Uber Freight.
Highway robbery.
Go ahead,
Wow. Nah, just Uber Freight. Wow. They got. Wow.
Uber's expanding, man. Uber's expanded, man. We're trying to. But yeah, man. Hey, Big Tight, man. Much love, man. Appreciate it. This is a really dope conversation, man. I hope people learned something from it. You should have, man. Now let's just slow. We gonna, man, if y'all like content like this, man, comment and let me know. We might have to get Big Tight on again to do a deeper dive. We definitely want to bring you guys some informative stuff, get your money right, get your business right, and you know, not only just current news or whatnot, man. BJ Quantum, man, you guys got some last words, and I'll give the last word to Big Tight.
Go ahead, BJ.
Nah, it's just been fun talking about the shipping business because I'm in it every fucking day, so I kind of know it. And there's like he could do 5 to 10 shows on this shit. It's so much. It's a lot of money involved and a lot of people that are involved, from making a product to getting it to a box, to getting it onto the truck getting it there, to getting to the destination, getting out of the box, to on the shelves. It's so much involved and so much things are getting changed hands. So yeah, it's a cool subject, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Big Quantum, you got something?
Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate you, Tight, for coming on, man, and dropping that knowledge, brother. You're a wealth of information, wealth of knowledge, great attitude. Hey, you'll be a leader of good men, brother, when you get those other trucks, man. It'll be a pleasure to do business with you, brother. It'll be a pleasure to do business with a guy like you.
Big fact.
And
I try to. Well, my thing when I started with this, man, my thing was I wanted to, because when I was a company driver, you know, you hear what guys complain about. The main thing with the trucking industry that guys complain about, when you tell them, if you tell them, hey, I'm gonna get you home every weekend, that's what they're expecting. They want to be home every weekend. They don't want to. You tell them they're gonna be at home, and then next thing you know, you got them. They live here in Atlanta. You got them all the way out in Texas on a Friday or Saturday, and they supposed to be home on Friday or Saturday. See, that's, you know, when it's time to go home, they ready to go home.
Yeah.
Whatever you say you're gonna pay them, that's what they're expecting to get paid.
Yeah.
Whatever equipment they're driving, you want to have it dependable equipment, because they ain't making no money if the wheels ain't turning. So you want to make sure they got dependable equipment. Those 3 things, if you do that, you pretty much not gonna hear no problems from your driver.
Yeah.
Get them home when they want to come home. You pay them like they're supposed to get paid. You got them in good equipment. They ain't sitting around broke down, stuff like that. And as a driver, you treating them with respect. You ain't just treating them like, okay, do this, do that, do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't do my drivers like that.
Yeah.
even though they're a company driver, I still work with them. You know what I'm saying? If they want to be home, every weekend, I'm gonna have you home every weekend.
Damn,
If you don't
truck-
like going up north, if you don't like going northeast, I'm not sending you up there. If you want to just do southeast, I'm gonna keep you in the southeast. I'm gonna keep you happy, long as you do what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do on my end.
49er, man, hit on something, man. You open up a can of worms. If you don't want to work weekends, don't drive trucks. Well, I'll say the people, in my opinion, I think the people who have that mentality probably aren't going to be the people that go on to do their own thing. They're just good employees. But Big Tyke, you don't got to respond to that, man. I don't want anybody.
Oh yeah, I know it's time to go.
Yeah.
Hey, what Porky Pig say?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
man, I don't know. Just some people just want to be employees. They want their check. They want to go home. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know, what I mean, the people who have entrepreneurial spirits definitely will not be saying nothing like that, in my opinion. But hey, man, let's get out of here, man. Big Tyke, appreciate you again, brother. Go subscribe to my man, Big Tyke. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Last
I most definitely appreciate you, Elaine, because you
Yes,
ain't,
sir.
you know what I'm saying, you ain't have to do none of that, man. So I appreciate it big time.
Likewise, man, when you're ready to collaborate again on some sports or whatever you want to talk about, man, this platform is an open home to you, brother. You done supported me so much, man. I can do nothing but return a favor, man. So just say the word, man. You got the number.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
All right, man.
All right, man. Hey, until next week, man. Peace.
All right.